What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Dreamhack 2024. It's Mortal Kombat time, baby. I am Mr. Aqua, and joined for the very first time, worlds colliding here. Wrath, welcome, Mortal Kombat, man.
Exactly, it's been a wild ride. Getting to this point, we're going to see so much good Mortal Kombat 1 action. Our top 8 is locked and loaded here at Dreamhack Dallas. We are fighting for some great prizes, honestly.
Yeah, huge prize pool here at Dreamhack Dallas. Shouts to them for giving us some love here in the Mortal Kombat community. You know, other titles getting some huge opportunities here over the last couple of years. Great to see Mortal Kombat finally here. Shoutouts to Jabali and crew and the entire Dreamhack crew for help putting this one together. The top 8 here has already been set off stream. They were battling for the last couple of hours, and the tale for this tournament so far has been the huge amount of Texas players, of course, taking place here in the heart of Texas, as it should be, with a couple of invaders coming here from Mortal Kombat. They saw the prize pool and they said, wait a gosh darn minute, I want a piece of that. Exactly. And so they're here looking for it. One of them being Semiij coming in, and that's a name that if you've been watching Mortal Kombat for quite some time, might pique your interest, as well as some others. But we're getting this very first one with a surprise of the tournament right out of the gate. Going up against your favorite, I think coming into this, is KingGambler, one of the best players in North America right now from here in Texas, going up against Oscar Gonzalez. Not a ton of information on Oscar here, but here on the winner's side, caught some upsets on the way. And who is ready for this Reptile Scorpion? And a little surprising character as well.
That's the surprise pick we saw there, but KingGambler ready for anything. Johnny Cage can always hold it down already, getting that first combo just to move it forward. And we're going to see what Oscar can really do against this type of Mortal Kombat. Already getting their combo setting up in Slimy, but KingGambler enters back.
One of the masters of defense, and you see it on display right there. Beautiful in motion to avoid some plus frames. But Gambler using one of the most offensive-driven characters, but he's one of the best defensive players in the community, so look for that to be a factor here as Reptile Scorpion bringing an awful lot of offense. You've already seen on display, complemented by an overhead launching cameo, but without any resources here is going to suffer the damage that Johnny Cage's Fable is going to bring to the table. About to drop a camera on this man. And what's the definition? It's like 14K, man. 9K. Wrong.
Oh, that crisp. Reptile's not ready for it. And look, KingGambler just closing out immediately, right? You have no meter for the breaker there. I'm just going to make that round, give myself that advantage, and looking extra sharp here as we're going. As always, first to 3 to see who gets to that winner's final. Nice block until you get opened up here. He's going to set up. There's the overhead from Scorpion, backing it up. But the punish, running right in, nice block.
Love the audacity from Oscar Gonzalez right there to feint an overhead into an overhead. You don't see that makes him every day. Scorpions, get away from there. Puts himself off close to the corner here, and that's where Johnny Cage can put you in a prison of plus frames. The sneaky low works out in Scorpion pickup. Decent damage here, 274, no invisible setup though. The button's trying to get him to press. See a shadow kick right there. Jade Blade not going to find a whip punish though, and back on the offense with KingGambler.
That nice and safe as always. At that right pace, daring Oscar to try something, but gets the hit overhead. There's the extension here, right at the fatal blow, making sure we're going to tie things up a round apiece just in game one. Everyone's getting hyped and ready. Meter on both sides, pretty full. We haven't seen the hype yet from KingGambler, but that's something that's cooking in this third round. Could be something that really blows up.
That's right. He's halfway there, and he's got 3 bars of meter. And with this cameo Khameleon, this is pretty mind-blowing. If you get a straight hit with Johnny Cage while you have height meter, in all 3 of your Khameleon cameos will lead to a full combo route.
Oh, but the punish runs right in. Not the way you want to start your round here, as Oscar is really tempting KingGambler, but the blocks, the throw, here we go. Put the breaker on that. Interesting. Keeping KingGambler in the corner, turning the offense around until you run right in.
Thought he was going to disrespect the slight negativity of the acid bubble there. Instead, he finds himself in this prison. Plus frames coming just to stand one here. Hold the Jade Glaive as well. Takes your turn, and the overhead works once more for Oscar Gonzalez. Benikito's victory. Can you open him up again? The double low. The risks that he's taking right now goes for the overhead. Safety on that. No overhead attempt. No up block attempt. Gives Gambler a turn, and this is scary. Plus frame city. Population Oscar tries to find a poke. Gets some hit advantage. What's he going to do with it? Gets a full string, and he's got Gambler off the meter here.
Took the extension. I like that. Gets the breaker here. Gambler, though, Khameleon's assist out. Gets the full confirm. Game 1 going to KingGambler with the clean hit finish. And looking as stalwart as always, locked and loaded in, all right? Knowing that combo breaker didn't go as planned. So wants to make a statement here at Dreamhack Dallas and hold the throne here in Texas.
Oscar put up a really big fight here early on, though. taken around off of one of the champs. Like I said, the favorite coming into this, and Oscar Gonzalez, I believe one of his first tournaments ever, both offline and online, was telling me before the tournament began that he tried to sign up for one of my online tournaments and accidentally signed up with a wireless connection, and I bodied him and didn't get to play whatsoever, but said, you know what, wanted to come here where it's not going to matter, and showing off the skill. Gambler, unfortunately, though, going to take him to the corner, and knockdown. He's got a bar, he's going to come off it. No. Checks him with the down one, and
Overhead,
that mix is working for him off the Scorpion.
100% of the time, that overhead has come out clean, and at least getting some damage on the board, but Oscar running into neutral, gets that low, takes a big bite of the ankle, tries overhead again. There's a Gak coming through here, and KingGambler just making that space. He's out of here.
That was disgusting from Gambler. He got out of the acid bubble ranges, which don't go full screen, and even set up the whiff punish on the dash in. Gambler all over the ranges and the knowledge of the ranges of Reptile specials in this one. The EX acid bubble is the one thing that you got to hold, though, and now that he's got you mixing with the overhead off that same normal, here comes the low. Also going in the Scorpion. Have a nice day.
Yeah, those extensions so crisp, so clean, but KingGambler finding the throw. He's going to throw Khameleon. Oh, but the slide coming through again. This is a chance. Oscar finally with a lead, but KingGambler finding a full combo, going to go all the way to the corner. And now the pressure is on. There's no breaking here for Oscar. Next hit could be huge.
He needs to get off him before that Mileena comes back too. That's where some super lethality comes out of Khameleon. Going back to the Jade Glaive though. Reverse throw. No, not the back throw. Harder to block this, or sorry, harder to take in the situation. Coming in raw there. No mix. Just catch him with a whip punish there, and Gambler feeling a little bit of pressure now as he's trying to get him in some pressure in the corner. The sweep, the pushback. Not gonna land a punish though. Coming in overhead. Not working.
Block, no overhead here, but doesn't get the full combo. Gambler with the fatal blow. Gonna use it here.
I heard the crowd's reaction to that one. One micro duck and you're gone. Just like this from DG's KingGambler. Another 9K raw finish here.
And I see Oscar deep in thought, scratching the chin, knowing that that was the tie-up on the round. With the opportunity, with such a clutch block, but KingGambler sitting back, sitting pretty. One more game away to solidify top 3 in that winner's finals. Let's see. Oscar's had some answers, but can't let that pressure get to you going up against such a great player like KingGambler.
He hasn't. Oscar hasn't done much wrong. The mix has been working incredibly when he's taken the massive risks, which have been into the death roll. They've all been successful. Gambler just surviving until it matters most. And when it comes to damage v damage, looks like Gambler having the upper hand. And talk about the corner carry that he gets on every single touch to put you here. And here's where you panic. You're going to be standing because of the Mileena. That Khameleon cameo changes your throw in rotation as well as she goes through 3 different Adenians, and there's the defense. You have to flawless block the gap in order to punish.
Cage, though.
But the game had no idea where he was for a moment.
He tried to escape. There's no way out. The full combo confirmed here. Oscar needs to make the most of this. I love these extensions. The Nickelodeon slime on deck. Gets the anti-air. The full combo overhead. Extending all this pressure. Oscar really putting everything on the line. Gets the low. One more mix away. And the tail swipe back kick. Really clean. And getting an advantage for the first time in this set.
And doing it the hard way, too. One hit at a time, massive read at a time. That's how you get back to a match right here. Big damage, and we got a corner situation that cancel off with a stand 3 so sexy into the visibility. One of the latest additions that Reptile got in the game, as well as a new projectile. Where are you pressing buttons, Gambler?
Hey, I like that, though. Gets the breaker, puts Oscar in the corner here. Put that massive range and that low tail swipe. Big damage incoming. And now, Oscar, one hit away. One throw gets the low with a bite and the sweep. It's going to be on the board. No clean 3-0 for you, KingGamblers. Oscar is here to play.
And that's really what was missing, is he got so many of those sequences going that would only take half a bar, 3/4 of a bar there. He did not take his foot off of the gas pedal one time. Every single thing worked out for him there in the offense, and now he's probably got KingGambler back there second guessing, because for someone like KingGambler to not have any kind of, read on the Scorpion mix, on the Reptile mix itself 3 games in, that's going to be big mental damage to someone like KingGambler who's used to having it figured out so quickly.
But this is something that we didn't see in that last game. Those runs being blocked was not a factor, so it's a lot of damage Oscar already gave at the start here. Another big confirming, KingGambler just slaying it on, forces a route to breaker in round 1. Oscar putting himself in such a tough position, and with this confirmed, should be KingGambler match point.
That was huge, because Oscar bet massively on that really late break, and then that was the first time Gambler blocked to the 50-50 there into the Scorpion. Correct block, punish for the win, match point KingGambler. That's another shift in momentum.
The run, though, that's how it actually connects. There's the overhead. Get that confirmed. Put KingGambler in the corner. Put him back in the blender. slimed up and ready to get grimy.
He's going invisible, but every single time, he hasn't been able to get invisibility out one time. Whether he's dropping the combo late, gets an accidental acid spit, and the double low has also been near 100% effective in the offense. Doesn't get whiff punished for that. Gambler about to have a breaker, though.
Full of hype, too. When will be confirmed, he's going to use the breaker there. Mileena going to save the day. Khameleon doing the job. Nice block on the string. Gets a huge punish here. KingGambler with a chance to bring this back. We've seen these confirms how much they do. Gets the hop, gets the extension.
And he has a full star power. Is he going to use it?
Overhead.
No, not going to need it whatsoever. This, I think, will be death. Even seeing the look on Oscar's face with that one, trying to do math as quick as possible. We know that it's not easy, but it looks like KingGambler may be taking this one to hammer on the way down, grabbing the lens, and this is where all the damage is too. Oh, 50 health just on the final hit alone for 457. DG's KingGambler. Moving on to the winners finals.
Absolutely.
In this one, 3-1. Oscar making a name for himself here. That's for sure. Still in this thing, still has another life to live. Here in these tournaments, everyone signs up and gets 2 lives to their names. If you run through on the winner's side, you still got 1 left. And for everyone later on in this bracket, they're down to 1. And that's where it gets real crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's Oscar has that big second chance, right? I like that. Just take what you learned from that set, really recompose yourself, bring it back. You know where your mistakes made. You know, not every player is going to be as on point as KingGambler, but that helps you tighten up and know what you got to do against some of the best in North America here in Mortal Kombat 1. And speaking of the best, we're going to move on to our next match in just a moment. As you mentioned, Semiij coming in to invade.
This is quite an interesting one. A player that is known to be in the upper echelon of NRS talent when it comes to both Injustice and Mortal Kombat, which are kind of synonymous, coming from the same developer, although usually mechanically different on the inside and out. But a very good player, has been primarily focused on Street Fighter in the last year or two. You know, that's where a lot of the bigger opportunities have been. The game coming from a game like Mortal Kombat X, which is what Semiij was a master in.
Yes.
MKX players love Street Fighter 6, and if you are a MKX lover and you have not tried Street Fighter 6, I almost said MK6, not yet. That's like another 20 years away.
We got a bit away,
but you should definitely try it. Mechanically, things do line up really well as far as like the offense that you like, that run up offense, that armored launching thing I can just do.
There's a lot of there, that you can look at, and you have a game. No matter what you like. And what style of game you like, there's always something to play here. But these players are locked in for some Mortal Kombat 1. The opponent, Vyletz.
Yes.
It's going to be the matchup we're going to see with Semiij. Semiij, again, the invader. Big Texas top 8 here, but a few players.
Baby. And we got the mirror. So the other thing I was going to say is Semiij, known throughout the ages as being a Mileena main and specialist. So is Vyletz here in Mortal Kombat 1, trying to make his name as the best Mileena. No better opponent to get than Semiij here in a test. You know, Semiij coming in still on the winner's side, was looking at this bracket, talking to Semiij ahead of time, was a little nervous, said, all my focus has been in Street Fighter, this is where the home is. You can give those OSs, but Semiij is a robot on the inside.
Right, this is a really big jump scare character. All those little moments of just when you think you can move forward and she just catches you some way, and you are just in, we had so many horror characters in the previous Mortal Kombat, but instead, Mileena here is representing
Could you imagine
all
her
the monsters
chasing you in the woods at night, just screaming?
I'm worried, and it's bright as day out here, and we're starting our match, Vyletz versus Semiij. Getting light punish, Semiij with the offense, overhead comes through, and just keeping it nice and simple to start things out, get a feel for each other. As Semiij, nice little life lead. Vyletz fighting back, keeping it safe with the raise to the roof, but Semiij backing it up, makes the space, first big combo, but the breaker comes out immediately.
A big factor in this mirror is they're going to be doing that one from way outside of their ranges, looking for the advancement of the two and trying to get whiff punishes that way, as you've already seen Semiij get a strike as Vyletz finds one as well, keeping him plus with a Goro. And I feel like almost any Mileena, you're going to see the most damage come from that double hitting overhead. It is just a slicer of health bars. Semiij, good side switch here with the teleport.
Yeah, armor up. Gets the low hat, a little bit of damage here. Semiij into the window territory. One hit, but he's not going to be able to get it. Nice little combo. Vyletz strikes first blood, first round. Speaking of blood, I want to clean that up a little bit. Let's see how Semiij kind of answers back. Semiij had some small hits here and there, but Lao didn't really contribute as much as Goro is right now. There's the spacing, the neutral jump getting blessed with the whiff cancel, and now just more pressure on the side of Vyletz.
Yeah, Semiij is getting overwhelmed with the lack of a turn right now. The backdash almost getting Vyletz another one, but luckily Semiij finds the snipe. There's a knockdown. It's going to be a Lao setup. Absolutely. Here she comes. Time to block, and that was a shredder of an overhead. I think the low came. I'm going to say the overhead came first. What do you think?
Hard to say. But the breaker is the most important part here, and that's a lot of meters spent. Semiij now just one touch away from tying up those rounds. There's the hat, there's the dodge, but there's the roof getting raised. Goro is my favorite contractor, but your ankles get blessed.
Man,
tied up.
Goro is just a giant snake in the boot, ready to go. It's just ready to pop up at any time. I was here. Yep, in hiding.
Oh, and that's nice, little simple, safe pressure. Vyletz striking first miss is huge. There is really no chance for a breaker right now for either person. So if Vyletz can find another big hit, can really take it down to a big advantage. But now Semiij advancing forward, trying to strike, no good.
Ooh, take the risk. Not backed up by any cameo right there. Just felt the pressure of Vyletz. And the healthy that he's got right here. Again, Khameleon just getting some hit advantage. Luckily, Vyletz trying to swing through it. Yeah. It's going to be some big damage here. He's going to set up another loud hat setup. And here we go. Fun to block.
Oh, but too late. The hat doesn't strike. And now Vyletz here. Fatal blow to finish the job. I love that conversion off that. That clutch block leading into so much. Semiij just timing things differently. And
yeah,
the risk
on the loud hat, if they would have comboed into the forward four, it would have been a much different situation, much more hit advantage.
Yeah, now you see just taking a big bite, taking it on. And a big part of that, too, is Semiij being so happy to use the reversal, try to bust out with the armor, makes it so he has no breakers.
Yes.
And that's those big positions like that, the damage coming up from the fatal blow. We saw 2 breakers on the side of Vyletz. Reserving the meter for keep those moments where I'm going to take too much damage, I'm going to mitigate that. So game 1 to them, 2 more to go to get to that winner's finals.
And this is one of those teams where you don't get any combos off your armor. You know, that is a big factor in this game, especially in this current meta, where a lot of the newer cameos, Sonic the Hedgehog time, are giving you launchers off of all of those filthy things you want to grab in armor. So not the biggest threat is that meter from Semiij. And you're right, cost him big in the end. You definitely want that breaker. Let's see if he can survive some more shredding and the 1-2. Get some offense started.
All right, I love that extension to finish it off. 385, but then backed up with the Goro, I really like that. Semiij not quite ready for it in the corner here. Has to be careful with this pressure. Oh, the whiff getting punished, but no, full extension. There's the sweep. There's a punish, and one more sweep the leg.
Just that mistimed Goro by Vyletz, and we could have seen some magic happen there in the corner.
Oh, no throws for you. Nice neutral jump immediately. Vyletz taking advantage. This corner leading up to some nasty mix. Safe block.
Another overhead working out. And that's almost half the health bar gone just on the overhead. Imagine when the low comes. A nice side switch here by Semiij.
Yeah, there was the low, but there was the block.
Mileena, one of the things about this character that's been as old as time is how many times she can side switch in those corner combos. It's just kind of been a factor for her. With her special moves always going to the other side. A big factor in Mileena is her ability to pick up anywhere and kind of dictate where you are going to be off of those hits. A nice call to Goro, too. That raise the roof is a high. One of the weaknesses to the plus frames that it gives you.
Oh, but does not block the roll, but I love it. Thanks to Semiij. Saving the meter, gets the breaker, puts Vyletz in the corner here. One big hit from either one. There's a breaker available, but might not even be a chance for Vyletz. There's the chip out. There's the finish. We're tied up 1-1. Hope you liked having all that bar. It doesn't do nothing for you. Semiij just played that so smart, so aware.
So unique in the offense approach there at the end, too. Those quick little staggers into the quick little pokes. Didn't get too aggressive there as far as, committing to a launcher, committing to the mix. He had established a lot of forward four and then used that against Vyletz in the end and getting a huge start here. Oh, my goodness. Almost half the health bar is gone. Now your turn on the straight side toss, too. I think that's just going to be a safe on block. Little check there to take away a gap. Your low hat check? Yes.
Semiij feeling that. I love the reads on that. That's the momentum carrying. As Semiij is starting to feel comfortable, starting to be ready. And the hat saving the day. The buzzsaw is making sure that you cannot get that stuff started. I love that Semiij now with 3 rounds straight.
That was the most veteran play I think we've seen of the entire set. Was that one armor when he's up 90% health? That's just aggression and trying to keep the momentum on your side of the field right there. He's weathering a big storm now as Vyletz finds the confirmation. Falling for the stagger there was Semiij, and the armor not working for him. Sniped a cameo as well. That means some extra damage on the board, and that just might be death by Vyletz, and that's going to be a flawless victory in that round.
Huge touch. Vyletz needed that to stop Semiij in his tracks. In his position, just immediately goes for the roll with Goro behind it. The extension already here. You're now in this corner, have to fight this out. There's at least meter on Semiij's side for a breaker, just in case. But Vyletz is just taking those risks and going so hard with it. Although there's a nice throw and keeping that safe with Goro.
Almost looks like Semiij reacted to the stand one. Still no recovery to get it. Try to call it, wake up there with the down one approach, but oh my goodness, and some recovery. Big hit for Vyletz here. He's gonna take the lead.
Yeah,
Breaker by Semiij, no.
Not a chance here. Semiij has to be extra careful. Vyletz now on a tear. Oh, goes through the full string. Even with the whiff, no problem. Gets a big nosh and continue on the combo. Side swap into the corner. If Semiij can find the hits, he needs at least 2 more strong ones. Ooh, the raise to roof. There's the low overhead, and that's gonna do it. As Vyletz now up 2-1 here against Semiij. Even with Semiij's huge lead to kick things off in that game, brought it all the way back.
Vyletz, you're right. Found himself in a crazy situation where it looked like Semiij had really grabbed his hand around the throat of momentum and taken back by STG's very own. He's in the driver's seat now. Pedal to the metal and the pickup, even off the anti into the Goro scoop. You don't see that move every day.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen that move any time.
He might be feeling himself out there. That's right. He does have other moves. He has a punch walk. He has an unblockable stomp. He has that. He can grab you if you're blocking. Come on.
There's a lot of roofs to be raised, and right now there's a lot of rounds to be won.
Oh,
Vyletz
nasty.
on match point. Super clean execution. The big finish there. The tag team squad, Mileena, Goro, really bringing it here.
That's right. Vyletz with that team Goro raising as many roofs as the storms in Texas. Ripping those shingles off one storm at a time.
Oh, remind me.
Oh my goodness.
Hell and high water.
I hope everyone is safe in the Texas storms that have been happening over the last couple of weeks here. As Semiij is looking to join you here as he is being offensively obliterated right now.
This Texas
it's a flurry.
It's too much for him right now. Semiij is not ready for what the weather brings here. Oh, there's Goro. Toss to the side. What do we got here to finish?
A flawless victory denied by the wake-up 1-2 Semiij. I've got an answer for you there. You feeling yourself? I'm going to check you with some buttons here. Give something to react to. Did a recovery. Snipes a Goro as well. Look at the damage being done. Semiij, do you believe in magic and miracles? Can we find one here in Dallas? The very lights so low. And is that going to go to fatal blow? Semiij, no. Doesn't get the pick up into the back throw. No. Is it still not enough for the kill? He's still alive right now. Rapping through the teleport through the flames. Vyletz is going to survive and take it 3-1. I don't even know what to say anymore after that one. I cannot believe it. It was in Semiij's hands multiple times and denied.
Not ready to hold it down and keep it nice and close. Vyletz with that last second reaction just rolled the dice, said, I believe in myself. I believe in the dive. With all the whiffing going around, one of the best comebacks I might have ever seen was right there. But that's what Vyletz brings to the table as the newer blood, as the guy with what I have to prove. If I could take down Semiij, I can take down anyone, and just made the right call right at the end. Is now in winners finals where he'll be facing off against KingGambler in a Texas Showdown winners finals a little bit later on.
Again, no bias whatsoever right there,
Yeah,
right?
no bias.
Great job to Vyletz there. I cannot believe that he was able to weather that particular storm. Semiij had him. I don't know if he just dropped the route right there, but I felt like he had the confirmation in a fatal blow sitting there in front of him. And Vyletz said, all right, screw it, I'm just going to teleport, and what happens, what happens.
Yep.
Sometimes what's
Close
all
your
it
eyes
takes.
and be like, may my strike hit true, and hey, sometimes that strike lands
That's right.
into that top
Sometimes you got to swing the blade.
Yep.
So sometimes that's the way it is. As we're going to make a jump down into the lower side of the bracket, I believe it is going to be Big Zo and AJ.
Okay.
Which AJ had a really big run through losers and denied what I was hoping to be a run back of a local of ours down in San Antonio. San Antonio showing up, shout outs. Big Zo from down there, Enzo as well, but AJ took it in a real close one over Enzo with that Quan. We were watching it there. We'll be going up against Big Zo here. Elimination point for both everyone watching. That means that the loser is gone, done, dusted.
Chance.
Have a nice day. Thanks for playing.
They at least make it to the stage. At least going to be featured here on this wonderful stream. That's the hard work, right? You know, it's one of those tournaments where there's so much action going on, and you really have the most value when you're here in the crowd checking it out, because you can see these qualifying matches. But now y'all get to watch this top 8 from home. Y'all get to enjoy
And they're on stage.
This absolute just treat that we have here at Dreamhack.
They're also in it for the clout as well, you know, which is, you know, if you're making a top 8, you're in the clout. And the clout is, you know, really like the most lucrative thing that you can get in the FGC, as we all, come on, as we all know, right?
Yeah, I mean, of course. Yeah. I can take my clout anywhere and get like at least a high five, pat in the back.
That's right. Your clout score matters.
Yeah.
You know, people say it's a credit score. Absolutely not. Your clout score is what's going to get you far in life, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go to the other side of the bracket, as I've lied to everyone watching. The match that we're
actually going to get. We got mixed up, as is customary here in the fighting game. We love our mix-ups so much, and sometimes we end up with too easy the other Florida native.
But you know, as in fighting games, when you don't know the mix-up, you got to commit anyway, right?
Yep.
You just got to commit. But too easy. Another invader here.
Krytis. Krytis or Krytis?
Krytis?
Krytis.
Krytis. Krytis.
Krytis has that oomph behind it.
Yeah,
I want
Krytis.
to just call you Krytis because it's like you put your foot down.
Krytis.
You are just
Sounds
coming
like
out of the ocean.
Sounds like a Roman gladiator.
Yeah.
Wait.
Krytis.
Krytis. Decimus Murius. He is. I'm 4% sure a PC player.
Okay, 4%. Why 4%?
Just in case I'm wrong.
Okay, just in case. Just a
Yeah,
smidge.
real
just
low.
to be safe. Yeah, there's
Just
a
in
little bit
case.
of a fraction of a chance. But that's going to be some interesting.
I got a random question. If you put two 2% milks together, do you get 4% milk?
No, you just keep going. Unfortunately, if it works that way, then we can break beyond,
question.
right? Because
Yeah.
whole milk, if you put whole milk and whole milk, how much more whole
Holy
can
milk.
it get? Yes.
That's like the. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
That's
Hard
a
to pick.
Yeah, you're right. This broke my brain. Too easy. And Krytis throwing down too easy has been doing some of the nastiest things that I've seen all tournament long with this Ermac Janet. If you have not seen Ermac Janet, strap yourselves in and get ready for a show. Just kidding. We're invisible and we're playing the Krytis show right now. Get mixed in invisibility. That's the truest mix you can have right there.
And we are with Janet on the Reptile side as well. Techs the throw, gets out of dodge, and now in this corner, Tuizi's trying to put the pressure, but with so little life. And this is the tough spot. Tuizi has to play this round perfectly.
Here comes the Gento setups, as we like to call here. And this is what's going to separate Tuizi from the rest. He drops the ender. Does about the 400 plus.
He's just left punching air in a bad spot, and the big sweep coming through.
Something I've noticed is that both of these teams are damage dealers. You've already seen Krytis smacking for 430. Average damage combo coming from Tuizi's Ermac Janet I saw earlier, about 440, 450.
And at least I got full life on both sides, right, with Janet. So they have a lot of chances here, but you can only put so many. There's the stomp. Where are you going?
And Janet, uniquely being able to create a wall and getting over, needs a super active acid bubble. Shocked that the Soul Man made it over, and now it's Reptile who's getting his soul sucked in the corner. Oh, wrong. Tried to read the up block right there, but Ermac possessing the ability to do a low projectile out of his float.
And nice up though. Sindel enjoying the action here in this little corner extension too, and that massive damage. Double Janet just to make sure 433.
Into a tricky setup. Tuizi recognized the jump and took his turn accordingly. No too early on the teleport right there. Offline problems right there, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's all good. Janet coming through, helping out, and putting that space. This is such a good situation here. Having just Ermac all the way on the side, let Janet recover as well. In situations like that, right? Reacting, stomping, putting him down.
Tried a huge read there, a little too early on that air attempt. Now he's on the offense. Here's where some cancels come into play, but didn't get anything off the overhead. It was canceled, just like that. We're gonna see the pickup. Ermac, one of the swaggiest and quickest cancel characters that exists in Mortal Kombat 1, and we were just seeing a big combo there, dropped early still for a third of the life, and Krytis feeling the pressure, sent back to full screen. The Queen says, whoa, that one was close. Away from the throne, guys, away from the throne.
Make some space, get some offense going here. Nice blocks here on the side of Krytis, but has not been able to get it confirmed. Until then, the big boot to the face, drops the combo though. Tuizi trying to bring this back, gets a full confirm themselves. There's no breaker here. Is this gonna be enough?
With Janet available, here we go. His execution there, and he just let Janet do the work for him. Are you kidding me? How many punches was that mid-combo? I've never seen a mid-screen conversion off that many Janet punches before.
I like that a lot. Just putting up the ping pong, just setting it up and just dangling the punching bag.
Like a boxer, yeah. Just
nicely done. Tuizi first game against his loser side, Krytis. Can't give up much more than this or else their dreams will be hacked.
Love what Tuizi attempted right there, which is the low pound, and trying to cover it with the Janet snipe.
Nice and invisible. Sindel's like, who are you fighting? Why are you beating yourself up? What's going on?
Is John Cena here?
Not quite. Not in this top 8, sorry. All right, big extension, invisible again. There's the grab. Janet coming in for the,
Had Tuizi some fear right there, and Tuizi, unlike what we saw earlier with that, I lied right to your face. He just came off 2 bars of meter for that low launcher out of nowhere. I thought he was going to be conservative with the meter, and thus, Tuizi said, nah, watch this.
Taking to the punching bag, setting him up. There's going to be the whip on the fatal. Oh, no, good. And Krytis getting the side whip at the end there. I love that little extension, right? Just making sure, hey, you're in the corner now. You hang out with Sindel. There's no problems here. And then immediate just double Janet, but it's Krytis finding that first big strike into the invisibility. And now it's time for messy guesses.
Oh, and now he's just thrown Tuizi into a walk right now on Max Seat. We're watching him fry alive. Oh my goodness, 414. And Viz makes up. Did he corpse hop in the middle of that? I didn't even see it.
good blocks here, and there's that big sweep. The range and the power here for the Reptile can seal the deal, but nice with big punish, big hit.
As long as the execution is there.
Ooh.
That's the near half. Gets a Janet loaded in the middle of the combo as well and still converts. 481 damage, the big stuff.
Insane, but it's Krytis still with the lead here. There is no breaker on the side of Too Easy. There's the low. Where do you go with the grab? And that's going to tie things up 1-1. Throw this man into the garbage.
Great as he got the meter too. There's Krytis right there on the screen.
Sun's out, guns out, right?
He had a decent run. I mean, with the heat, 98
Woo.
with 70% humidity and
the chance of storms, even with the rain, it feels like we were
crazy,
out alive outside. But we're nice and safe indoors here in the convention center. I mean,
it's
we'll
cool
talk about it a little bit later. It's cool, but it's like cool in a great sense. As Dreamhack is ridiculous. But right now, game number 3, an important one to see who gets that 2-1 lead.
Janet giving the throw combo there. And Too Easy back on the offense and puts on the Shroud there from Ermac. Quite a unique ability there. Drops the end of the combo, but as you can see there, he's taking no damage to his health bar while that Shroud is active. All of the damage goes to the meter, so it's very
interesting. Yeah,
crazy. That's crazy that you pay attention to. Wow, that Shroud's active. You don't see it by Ermacs a lot because they love the meter for the conversions.
Where did he go though, Reptile? Not the Ermac's not the only one that can Shroud themselves. Nice big punch with the wind up, and then you thought, what a punish! Wow.
It looked like it went through him. Wonder if it was right before recovering on the ground. Big damage. We see the splat. No, the setup again.
Where is he? Where was he? Where's he going? He's just right under.
With that back 3, how low can you go? The limbo champion of Outworld, Reptile.
Absolutely love Krytis playing these matchups so well in those situations. Gets a big punch, and just again, this corner damage has been just insane. He's gonna set up the invisibility. There's the wall too, and yoink!
That's messed up. You're putting a box right there, a prison.
Right now, though, it is Krytis that's in the prison. Gonna set up this huge damage as they're just trading kicks. Punching away. How much are we gonna go to? 465, but immediate ankle biter.
Yeah, the death roll saying, get off of me. I'm sick and tired of dealing with this, and it's already back. Too Easy shrouding up. Doesn't have a lot of meter, though, but will survive at least a couple of hits, which can be very annoying because it's going to keep him out of death range as long as that Shroud is active. Nice. And he tried to be a man with that down 1 lift, and is going to cost him everything. No, Krytis too early on the string. Is the transition to offline, biting him right there. Another drop on the Janet throw, and Easy's still alive. He just needs chip right now.
Watch out though, there's a throw. Krytis still in this, potentially can take this. There's the extension here. There is no breaker.
Oh
there's
my
the
goodness!
Blow. Are you kidding me? We're going back to characters like the media. I don't want to even see the cutscene. Krytis by the skin of their teeth and the smile on his face. Absolutely just feeling himself so well from the brink of despair. Has the lead. Didn't even give up the round there. What a comeback.
The reactions from both players so different side by side. Too Easy, the immediate recognition of, man, I need to forget what just happened immediately. What a comeback from Krytis, now up 2-1. And we thought we were not going to see this particular character here at Dreamhack and leave it to Too Easy, a man who, never mind any of that. We're good. But we almost saw Peacemaker. If you guys just saw Combo Breaker, which was a really big event for the FGC, Peacemaker, very prevalent character in the top 8, top 48, and really every round that existed at Combo Breaker. Very strong in this current meta, but no Peacemakers here. We are.
When there's no peace.
This is, yes, peace is not being spread here at Dreamhack Dallas.
I do not want
We are in the lawless, West.
Always. All right, so this is like the biggest game right now. Krytis in a great spot. Eliminating Too Easy will be such a big notch in their belt. And feeling really well with this offense. Has been avoiding a lot of it, but maybe not ready for these extended strings. As now Too Easy's going to just get an extension here. Little knockdown. Setting it up, but still gets bit.
And the synergy with Janet gives Ermac combos off of so many of his tools. And look at that, the range of Ermac. You see him just bully people with the backdashes and the big normals. Ooh. Messed up the Gento setup right there, but tried to pick it up with the whip normal right there. Says back to full screen.
Oh, the big run dash. Those big risks paying off for Krytis. That big damage too, I mean, has plenty of Janet ready to go. And here's the extension, gonna just hop, skip it, and jump away into the corner.
If that down 4 didn't hit. And Too Easy gonna mount a comeback himself, all off of the interruption. Down 4v sweep of Reptile right there, which gosh knows how that interaction could have gone on paper. A battle of some 2 big beefy lows. Janet absorbed one of the acid. spits.
Ooh, nice throw though. Let's go. Let's start too easy. Trying to tie things up here. 2-2. There's that extension. I love the spacing too. Push him away, keep him in the corner, get some stomps going on, but a punish with the jump. But immediately, they're gonna force the breaker out of Krytis.
You see him trying to backdash cancel again. And there, the stand two, one of the biggest range normals Ermac possesses right there. And as long as execution is there, this is going to be some life alert situations for Krytis on the wake up. But a drop from 2Easy is going to give him a little more life. On a sequence, the man just down one lifted from half screen and interrupted the dash in. That's a particular Reptile call out. Shroud is on, and he did not care whatsoever there at the end. He wanted to do that, even if it was blocked. Go ahead and hit me, bro. I'm going to get more meter from it, and it's not even going to my health bar anyway. 2Easy, setting up some nastiness, and we're tied up at 2 games apiece. And you guys can't see it, but that fatality was nasty. We just saw a game 4 fatality.
Game 4 fatality.
It just got real. The match is not over. You don't fatal someone until the match is over. That's sending a statement.
That is 2Easy saying.
He turned him into a pretzel. That was gross.
That was disgusting.
He got his soul sucked.
It was, oh, I don't want that. None of that. But that's, so we'll have 1 soul left here, and 2Easy saying that this is how it is. I am 2Easy because things are too easy, and you think you have that advantage. You think you're ready. And I don't know about this for Krytis. Krytis doing the same game. We saw 2Easy hover over that the Peacemaker.
No, he's gonna keep.
Stay what you got.
Yep.
Right. Reptilian, cold-blooded is. Oh, never mind.
He's thinking heavy.
The mixes are coming through, but this is your only shot here. If you are in the position, you're in the boots here of Krytis.
Wow.
You are saying,
betting
hey,
everything. This is betting the tournament.
Last chance. I'm gonna mix it up in such a way that we don't know how it's going to go, but you can't ask for a better pick than Mr. Cage.
No,
he's been such just an obstacle in Mortal Kombat 1
possibly
since the beginning.
The most seen character competitively since the game has come out has been Johnny Cage. You know, I mean, he's the star, ladies and gentlemen. But first hit going to 2Easy, and the more important first bar of meter. And dropping that combo again, it looked like he kind of got confused by the route by one possible mistiming on a negative edge coming out of the recovery of this Gento summon. We call it Gento because she's just like Sento, only a little bit different.
Yeah, a little fun. So now look at Krytis kind of inched her way forward on the back of the Khameleon cameo.
Whoa.
No, almost had a full accept of the anti-air. Brings you right back in. You think you have the room, you think you're safe. No, they'll put up the punching bag.
Even his normals feel like soul sucks. Like mini soul sucks in and of themselves. The stand two right there, the overhead.
Nice little delay though. Krytis needs to make this damage happen.
That was a nasty little setup here, going behind and into the immediate mix. There's some lethality of Khameleon and Johnny trying to just duck and weave his way through the active frames of Ermac, and not going to save him there as it's match point now for 2Easy. This match has been anything but.
Yeah, exactly. But still, I mean, once you get past it, you look on to the next one. Nice, there's the big kick, the jump in, get that extension. We need to see this Krytis land these 100%. If you're going to leave damage on the table, then 2Easy's going to just be able to run away with it. And has always been getting hit by the finisher there on the string, has not respected the final part.
And Easy just full committing it too, and I believe on EXification that is plus on block. Don't use that word. That's a completely made up word.
EXification. We are getting NRS. When you see that, make sure we put that in the glossary.
Oh!
And there's the extension. One more hit on the side of 2Easy, and again, Krytis keeps falling for the trap. I'm going to be able to punish. Not quite, but if you're going to punish, is big chance right in the fatal blow. Maximizing the damage.
Yeah, give me that damage. Give me it right now. It's going to be a knockdown in the corner here. Krytis going to need some kind of miracle read here. Maybe some space in between. I don't think that Johnny Cage can get some jailing pressure off his knockdown. Let's see what it's going to be. A little bit of patience.
Nice. Khameleon call out. Stop Janet in her track. That's the big jump at the punish. The chance there is no break here. Finish your combo, finish your food, and now final round. Thank you, Tasty Steven. Rip somewhere out there. You're smiling.
Such aggression from Krytis towards the end, too. Coming up both cameos into an immediate jump, and look at the aggression still to try to close the gap on 2Easy, but met with some buttons into the parry, and here we go, back to the corner.
Hey, you can't put me in a string if I'm not there. And a big chance for Krytis with the big leap. Interesting decision there. Now we're just kind of scrambling here in this corner.
He lost on some damage there. Called out the string for the first time. There's one way to deal with it. No plus frames for you. The throw the first time. Ermac's throw not working out all tournament long with that throw animation. Krytis right now forcing the meter off 2Easy. This is huge. Can he get out of the corner? Took the risk to do so.
And there's a delay. There's the back dash here. 2Easy though, getting caught. Here's the extension. He's going to be able to set up the one touch. Nice block here. 2Easy getting the grab.
Is it worth it to come off of Janet? He does. There's half of the usage. Yeah, it's just for the pickup. He got one more Janet to his name, comes off of it, shrouds up, not a lot of meter. full combo will kill right now. He's got a reactionary fatal blow. Does go full screen. I mean, a punish. Yes, and he went for the cancel. Unbelievable that Too Easy actually bet his tournament life on a cancel when a simply confirm and a fatal blow would have done it. And that man is going to bring it back and take this 3-2.
The risk on the kick, just full sent it. Reading a situation that wasn't there. And we saw that in the pressure. We saw that here and there. But just really rolling that dice and just laying your tournament life. I love the cojones, but at the same time, that is a 7th place finish on the side of Krytis. Bringing it all the way to the end, but Too Easy moving forward. Going to go into that losers quarterfinals match and keep advancing here at Dreamhack Dallas. But that is just the pressure, and that is just how awesome it's been this entire day. And it's just Friday, right?
It is.
And it's just been
it's only just begun here at Dreamhack Dallas. There's 700 other tournaments going on. I might not be lying. It's pretty close.
No, it's
the whole thing.
You think you have your fighting game stuff here, and you do. But there's also a free play area with tournaments at their first some fighting games. Then you have stuff like Mario Kart, Fall Guys, Overcooked. If you like it, they got it.
Mario Power Tennis? Oh, yeah. You name it, it's out there. It's just a sea of games.
It's ridiculous.
Counter-Strike's here.
Yep.
I saw
StarCraft 2.
Apex, StarCraft, all kinds of stuff.
Overwatch. It is just a festival of just esports, and it just makes me smile. All the best games, all under the same roof. And seeing fighting games be hand in hand with the brothers in arms of different cousins, other games, right? Sharing that same roof here, as Goro's been putting it up, right? But it's the fun part.
He's the one holding it up.
Yes.
From the storm.
Like so many people here. Like you can't imagine. Like you've seen your other big major events that has, you get like 4,000 people. That's ridiculous. But here we have like tens of thousands of people. And it's great because with the stages we see here, with like the Esports World Cup, and then here at Dreamhack Fighters, all the people who get to just walk around and just get inspired. And we're here to inspire them.
Yes.
All they're going to see is this action in Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter.
And go, oh, that looks cool.
And I want to try.
And then if we can get them to try it, if we can get you guys watching at home to try it, what a day it'll be.
That's right.
And if you guys like what you see, give Mortal Kombat one a try. If you have questions, let myself know. Let any of us know. We'll help you out. We'll get you out here. And players on stage and warming up. Last battle of round number 1 going to be Big Zo going up against YoAJ. YoAJ fresh off of a top 8, if I'm not mistaken, at Texas Showdown. And Big Zo, someone I'm very familiar with. Someone else from my local down there in San Antone. A team that's going to be quite exciting if you haven't seen it. Kitana Jax, the princess.
A lot of fresh stuff around here. Mileena is not the only star of the show. The sisters coming through with a little bit of Jax here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. See how that plays out.
That extra HP, the unblockable, the grabs. Let's see what he brings to the table. And for YoAJ, I believe we're going to be seeing the Ashrah.
Yeah, that was a strong Ashrah. Getting it over the Quan Chi almost made the appearance there, but YoAJ just played that so well, had a great just pop off leading into the stage here. So now is your time to shine, YoAJ. When you watch this back, love this moment, right? You are here, the camera's on you, and now you have a chance to make some Mortal Kombat history here at Dreamhack Dallas.
Yes, they do, and what is one unfortunate thing about this match is that it's the only team kill of the tournament so far, both representing Rez.
Nice.
Their org right there. I wonder if those are what the pick is going to be, because when you know two players are from the same team, they could possibly play each other a lot.
Exactly.
Could be seeing those wet and wild picks. And by wet and wild picks, I mean I hope to see more rain.
You would love to. I mean, that would be, of course, just for the one time.
Guys, my name is Mr. Aqua. I like it moist. And that's just the way it is.
That's good.
Yeah, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Dude, I didn't know that Moist was an esports team.
And it's the best part,
I got to reach out.
I'm sure.
On name alone,
Moist
right?
Critical.
Like on principle.
And hey, Moist Critical, I'm Mr. Aqua. Let's get
I want to be Moist Mr. Aqua.
Yes.
I don't know about it saying it out loud. But, oh, no. You know what? Why not?
Yeah, I mean, a little water never hurt anybody, but a lot of it can kill you.
But awesome to see as players still setting up on stage.
We want to make sure we're 100% ready. I mean, there's a lot on line here. We got the great prize pool as provided by Dreamhack Fighters. But again, the festival here is always a blast.
Thank you, Dreamhack.
The Dreamhacks constantly, Dreamhack Atlanta a little bit later in the year. It's always a treat. And then you have Dreamhack over there in Sweden and just all over the world. And they always have the fighting games, giving them a platform. Have a lot of fun here. So if you're liking what you see, make sure you check out the Dreamhacks that might be near you, or come on down to Dreamhack Dallas next year.
This was also at Dreamhack Atlanta earlier in the year, one of the early offline showings of Mortal Kombat 1 in general.
Yeah.
And this might surprise you. Havoc won it. Havoc.
And now where is he now on the milk card?
Not really.
Not quite? Not quite?
For those of you unfamiliar, following competitive Mortal Kombat right now, our World Tour is coming to a conclusion next week. Final Combat is going down. 20 players, $200,000. Due to a player unable to go that qualified through an online region, it goes to the runner-up of the region. The runner-up of a region is a Havoc player. Wise Gemini is in the World Finals with Havoc.
With Havoc, okay.
Upset players like Rewind and others on that run, like with Havoc.
Just with this character. Find a way. By circumstance, we'll take it. You're going to be at that main stage there. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plate with a big weekend last weekend, this weekend, and Final Combat. Just another day.
Esports.
Just another day in the life of Mr. Aquaman.
Esports, baby. Mortal Kombat everywhere. And just having a great time following these amazing players all around the world.
All right. And
best job on the planet, right, Raph?
Yep. Absolutely. We're here.
Are you commentating anything else here, by the way?
I'll be doing Guilty Gear and Under Night.
See?
So I've got a lot on my plate.
He was at Comment Breaker last week, too. And I saw
guy.
him on like 6 stages of the 20 stages that
yeah,
they
maybe
had
watching. Maybe watching. Maybe
no, I saw him on the mic. I was like, why are you with like the 4th person of the weekend?
Because I get a lot. I get it with a little bit of everybody. I love hanging out with
I stay in
people.
one lane, and I can't even handle that. How do you handle 6 lanes?
I'm Mr. Utility. When they need somebody, they say, "Hey, Raph, why do you think I'm here?" Because they know I can hold it down, but because I'm here with you, it makes my job so much easier because you are the Mr. Aqua, and we're doing it for Texas. This is our first time together.
Let's go.
San Antonio and Houston together again.
Combining forces.
Let's go.
Trying to rid the world of the Floridian players in the bracket. I don't know where AJ's from, so I can't really talk much smack here, but Big Zo representing big old TX. And here we got the full screen button presses, just making sure that they work. Was wondering what the cameo pick was going to be from AJ, and is that... I didn't see Ashrah Janet, did I?
And we'll see.
There's no way.
Well, there's always, like I said, there's
I don't
always
even know if
a
that's
little... The mix-up. Oh, okay. It is Janet Cage once again.
Oh, Janet Kitana.
Interesting. So Janet was not getting tired of the spotlight, but the punish at the start.
The names will need to be switched. Big Zo is going to be on the left with the Kitana, and AJ on the right with the Ashrah. Khameleon, and whoa, we got some Dark Stance cancels coming out immediately, and this is Ashrah playing a whole different game. This is some of the new madness of Ashrah.
I like Bidzo going for the challenges there, trying to find their way forward, but the Wit's going to get punished. That's the big swing. I love that leap. That's a good option, especially if you're not ready. Watch your head. She's slicing right through.
Oh
more
my
damage
goodness.
coming.
All AJ right now in the driver's seat.
All right.
Which has been reset.
Power up.
Tried to anti with the stand 2 of Ashrah's right there. Baited out by Big Zo, but he's not getting any damage off him when she's in the Dark Stance. The special was being cancelable. So lethal right now. And is it going to pick up the ball roll? No. Giving Big Zo a chance. Went for the reversal throw. Took the big risk. And maybe with Janet might get a throw, so that might be something scoutable if you're AJ.
Yeah, really nice. Just the awareness. Again, both same team, maybe understanding how each other really play. Defensively, offensively, and right now, AJ just doing a great job defending, answering back, finding those gaps, getting the grab. And this lead is just adding on little by little.
So plus on hit is that throw as well. Taking away your wake-up option. Still my turn. And in the threat of any kind of meaty into the Khameleon cameo glaive that was going to keep you pressured, using that to throw. AJ definitely feeling himself right now.
Yeah, great spot here. One more hit. Taking that first game pretty handily, but Big Zo with the shot. Has plenty of resources here, but not going to be able to break. No more chances.
Ooh.
And that's a strong game one from AJ.
I think he could have broke the last hit, but I think Big Zo's already in the next game mentally. And I feel like we could see a switch to Jax. I'm going to tell you why. He didn't open up AJ once. Yeah. So Jax, with that unblockable ground pound, feint, maybe fun to play around, but the thing about that setup and the thing about the offense of Jax Kitana is that if you're knowledgeable against it, you can really blow it up, and you can really blow it up hard. So and maybe why he's going to stick it out with Janet here.
Yeah, but I want to see Janet being pretty much a non-factor, right? We're not seeing like the extension that we saw earlier, not finding those sandwiches, we're not going to Arby's, but
where's the meat?
Well, all I've seen, though, is the swings. That just hopping right over, that's 100% of the time, as Big Zo has not been able to defend against it, it's taking so much damage.
Big Zo even letting out a big ooh when he whiffed that string, and AJ taking 424 of his health for it. Now, guys, keep in mind, AJ up 1-0. AJ will be on the right in this one. Big Zo on the left, and another health bar decimated.
Ashrah cleaving right through without a care in the world here. What does Big Zo really have to do to really kind of turn this around? I mean, he's been on defensive back foot. Most of it just has not been able to find anything. Gets a hit here.
Say get a hit, I think, is start number 1, because let's see what kind of damage this team can do. Only 322, not the biggest tickle for the one touch that he's gotten in this set. Goes for the biggest sweep in the game, though. Hello.
It's just like the ranges, though. Every time, AJ's just been able to space everything so well. Big Zo just cannot find a way in, though. Finds one little touch to get things going. Finally, nice extension here. Doesn't get the full finish, and there's the wake up. The other corner gets some damage.
So it looks like this might be a team that he's piecing together. Is Big Zo. Those conversions leaving so much damage on the table, and it's giving AJ one more mix into Fatal, and he's not going to do it. Is this going to go to Cameo? No breaker from Big Zo is going to cost him everything with 3 bars of meter. He died with a full tank of gas. Oh my goodness.
What a way to go out of that with the option to just get the break, reset it. Don't be greedy. You can't take it with you, Mr. Aqua. And now
no, you can't.
In a 2-0 spot, as AJ is controlling this set, has such a dominating lead, as Big Zo's finally starting to get some hits and finally starting to get a little bit something, but it's just not enough. Not being able to close out, and a little bit of mismanagement where I might have to get somebody fired out here.
See if he can get fired up. Big Zo needs to start controlling the pace of this match, and you know what? Getting your opponent in fear to let you dash, grab is a great way to start. That's such a great way to throw a little, again, like you call it, a nice little, snake in the boot against your opponent.
I like it. I like it. I mean, this is a nice chance.
And there, the 4-dash grab, opening up the 4-dash mid-right right in his face. Big Zo starting to get a little crazier in the offense, and it's working. Got him cornered, waited out the fate, and I can't believe he was ready for the Mileena mix this time around, and because he caught the Khameleon. Look how much damage that did to the health bar. That man is dead.
Almost 360 round up.
Really, it's a double after you hit the Khameleon, and then that's where the magic happens in Mortal Kombat 1. If you're watching going, where's the big damage? There it is.
Happy birthday. We back in other kind of tag fighters. Get a little bit extra credit, having a nice time of it. As right now, AJ though, has to power up, just waiting, fighting their time again. If it keeps working, might as well keep swinging that sword, flipping right over, getting that damage.
What is he working for him through the fan perfectly? Instead of behind his opponent there, trying to take away the wake up of Big Zo, but didn't stop Big Zo from pulling an MK11 and waking up down 2, get some big pressure off of the bomb. Safe string as well. Just kidding. AJ decides to swing back with the 2-2. This might be dead. Decides to come off the bar, says, I'm going to build it back anyway. And it's now a match point for YoAJ in the battle of the reses.
And our starter
point turn this around.
We're just right there. No one respecting each other's space. Gets the slidey. I love that call out. Not ready for the Mileena mix-up.
Big read by AJ in that up-in-your-face round start to just neutral jump through what could be some active frames. And this is all AJ right now. He's going for the throat. That sword active, trying to pull down the executioner, swing with it. Wait, he's trying to pump the bomb.
I like that though. Gets a little bit of something here from the damage, and that's going to be a big chance as Big Zo now basically on the last thread here. The last fan to move forward, but AJ with all the space, all the room, and plenty of Khameleon to come around. Oh, fainted. Was it going to be a grab? Was it going to be a strike? It's going to be the flip. And with that, a 3-0 coming through AJ, eliminating Big Zo. But the love coming out as both homies, teammates, friends. But it's going to be AJ moving forward. 7th place there for Big Zo. Thank you for playing. Thank you for showing us that Kitana, Janet, Jax was on the bench, and it's A-OK. You got to do what you got to win. And the wave at the camera, I love that. Didn't get to see him. He came through like, don't remember that name. I am AJ.
YoAJ here gaming. He's going to be walking into the second round of this top 8 on the lower side of things. Congratulations, young man. You saw a big adjustment late in the set where Big Zo started to get aggressive with the dash up in your face pressure. And in that last round, in the last sequence, Big Zo in a little bit of a neutral state did dash. AJ was ready for it. Down 1 hit advantage. Have a nice day. It's my turn. That's how you call out 4 dashes right there in these games. That's how you call out 4 dashes in fighting games. You think someone's going to get up in your face? Meet them with active frames.
Just stop them in their tracks. Get your party started. And what a party it is. AJ's going to be facing off a little bit later in the next match. But now we're going to see 2Easy come back on deck as Oscar
as well.
The special hidden killer who came through. Everyone was scratching the back of their heads like, where is this kid from? What is he representing? And he's representing a really cool Reptile. It's been really fun to see.
He's coming in like a cerebral amphibian assassin into this top 8. No one knew who he was, but no one will forget the name I forgot the name already. Oscar Gonzalez. 616.
That is the most PSN sounding name I've seen in a hot minute. But sometimes you just
the only man with letters in his name in this top 8. That's some shout outs right there. 616.
And you're putting your whole government out there. Maybe his name isn't even Oscar Gonzalez. That's just a mix up. Like his real name is like Raul, like Federico or something. I don't know.
We should ask him after this top 8 if that's his actual name. Is he DDoSing himself?
Possibly.
Is that legal?
Possibly. Or maybe he could be DDoSing somebody else that's really named Oscar Gonzalez.
That's us.
That's the big brain.
I think you're DDoSing a lot of people.
Disgusting. Yeah, I feel like there'd be a lot of them.
We'll see.
If you're also Oscar Gonzalez watching this, we apologize.
Yes.
When you get like some emails.
No, he got the win.
Okay.
So he'll get the props vicariously.
Make sure you come through and get your trophy later if you make it to the top. Yeah.
So when Oscar Gonzalez from the crowd just walks up, I got a medal?
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
They call it out and just walk up. And I'm Oscar Gonzalez. I'm also Oscar Gonzalez. And then next thing you know, who's Spartacus? But yeah.
And who was Spartacus? All right, so
you're Spartacus.
I might be. On the left is going to be Oscar. On the right, too easy. Another man.
He is definitely
who is he is a man of many talents. Plays a lot of games at a high level. Has placed in Brawlhalla, Street Fighter. He's playing BlazBlue right now. I think a multitude of other games. I think he played Marvel when it dropped in Infinite, Tekken, you name it.
Yeah.
Too Easy probably played it. If there's a bag to chase, this man is chasing it.
It's too easy. It's too easy for Too Easy, and now
one of the biggest hustlers in the Mortal Kombat community too. A man who is almost never unsponsored. No matter what is going on in the world, a constant and consistent hustler is this man. Learn something from him. He's out here grinding, and he's here networking. He's always playing and grinding, always in the mix, and always has his name out there. That's why he's always invited and in these top 8s.
Yeah, for sure. And the skill behind it and just having that presence of mind to know what you got to do to really flourish here in the FGC and at Dreamhack Dallas. We get the little fist bump as we're engaging in little pleasantries before we begin the violence. Another elimination match here. Winner taking 5th place. So this is a lot at stake. You want to get to that 4th place. You want to get closer to the podium, inch by inch. Ermac versus the Reptilian. This is another match. We've seen the Reptile before, right? So Too Easy doesn't have a little bit of experience fighting in their last game, but right now we're just kind of swinging back and forth, taking our time. There's the spacing from Too Easy looking good here.
Yeah, one thing I want to look up is I want to say these two met in the winner's side. I want to say this is who put Too Easy in losers, but I'm going to pull up the bracket right now. As he's looking pretty right now. This health lead. And just the threat of Shroud. Yeah. Still having almost 3 bars of meter. And having the audacity to wake up armor, which is going to launch. And this is that new meta that I'm talking about here, Raph. It's getting nasty out here. Armor's going to the full combos. Throws are going to the full combos. And Ermac Janet has got it all. Meanwhile, Reptile, Scorpion, how about the mix? And it's going to be, I feel like with the playstyle of Oscar Gonzalez is going to be how often is those quick mixes going to hit, because he's really aggressive with those death rolls.
Really good spot. Tries to jump though, quick hit here. Great spot for Oscar. He's going to try to take this life lead back. And again, no breaker. Not anywhere for anybody. Scorpion comes out, a little extra credit, gets the double low, takes a big bite. And now with the invisibility stacked up, but the push and pull comes to shove. And Too Easy going to take that first turnaround. Here's my autograph. And here's my homies. Go, my minions.
Sent the whole legion at you. But no resource for the rest of the match. That fatal blow gone now after round number 1. These two have not met in this tournament so far, but you're right. Too Easy, given the best warm-up possible before this one, getting a little bit of Reptile experience. Coming into it to barely withstand 3 right there and smartly staying out of the max range of the acid bubble up in his face now, and the flawless block there. But Too Easy thought he was going to stagger. That's such high-level thinking from Too Easy right there. He flawless blocked something and assumed that his opponent would stop the pressure because he visually heard himself flawless block it. That's big brain stuff right there.
Leading away. It's a good spot here. There's the run, though. Wait a minute. Oscar finding a little something with the little risk. I love that Scorpion. Doing out a little bit of flames, a hot fire into the extension, running up. More pressure here. Goes for the big risk on the low. That time Too Easy, not overcommitting, not knowing that he got punished last time. There's the extension off the cancel here. He's going to try to bring out Janet, but instead immediate breaker. We don't want to see any kind of extension combo. And now, very close here between both of them. Oscar with a slight lead, the Shroud's on, but there's where are you going? Come right back. A back dash is not enough to save you.
He'll stand 2, but he's too late on the teleport. YoAJ has another chance to take advantage of the down 1, and it's a throw. Janet's there to pick it up. And YoAJ takes game number 1. He's composed out there on the stage. He's young YoAJ, who always has, I have to say it, just an impeccable mane of hair on that man's head. If you've never seen him let it out like a mane, it's beautiful. He needs to get sponsored by L'Oreal or Pantene Pro-V.
Paul Mitchell's Too Easy.
Paul Mitchell's Too Easy. It is just luxurious, flowing, silky smooth. I don't know how he does it. I need to find out his hair routine. I know I'm getting distracted here, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm still looking at it.
So is his gameplay. So far, so good. Between both of them, very even as we're going for invisibility. There is no way you can escape. That pull is just every time.
You just dash into the normal, and then your body, like the hit animation of that normal, it puts your body in like a little crumple state. Like you've been just crushed by this man's, the souls of his renal.
What a run under.
Barely missed
the spot. Really nice.
The low hands.
Yep. And again, big extension. This damage increasing, setting up the invisibility, and then, but doesn't matter. The wake up push into the extension. There's that armored into the cameo. So strong. We floated over. Wow.
Wasn't enough. Oscar squeezing in a punish.
Right.
And this just might be enough for the kill. No drops. The air-to-air.
Big
The throw here. Janet's available as long as the execution's there. Can YoAJ kill too early on it? He survives through the armor. Unbelievable. Oscar Gonzalez by the hair or the final scale on that reptilian body.
Less than 2 health. 2 health living on a prayer and a pixel, but YoAJ getting this huge extension here. Nice little float extensions going to the corner, taking a ride. Janet to help out too.
How sexy are flow cancels? Love seeing them in pressure. Another shroud. This necromantic sorcerer.
Oh my goodness.
Combo isn't even over yet. Activated the shroud, I guess, for the meter build, not even the use of the actual shroud, because the combo outlasted it. Even here, case in point, building the meter, putting the pressure on Oscar Gonzalez, who is going to hold on to all 3 of his bars, going into a final round here in game number 2. Ermac building some space with the round taunt right there. That's a big factor in the game, because sometimes you'll see the taunts keep you close, and sometimes they'll get the full screen animation, thus resetting neutral.
Yeah.
And that stand 2 is eating Gonzalez alive right now.
That's been the magic button each and every time. There's the shroud. There's the breaker. Finally expending what he can just to try to get out of this corner here. Everyone in the back in the tavern just amazed at this insanity. There's an overhead. We haven't seen a lot of this scorpion overhead yet. That was the first time connecting, giving a little bit of a chance. Is it going to go invisible? Not quite. Nice mash out.
They just wanted some tea in the background, man. Instead, they're getting a bloodbath, and there's that normal. Even from a range, I thought it was going to whiff. You saw it kind of suck Reptile a little bit closer on it. And going to town is Janet Cage, and getting out of there. Also hard to tell what happened through the armor. An EX ball out there. It's so smart by Oscar to jump over the low pound. Knew it was going to trade. And what a reactionary forward dash anti-air from YoAJ. That's someone locked in to the match right there. When you can forward dash and you're still looking up and looking to react to what your opponent has done.
And setting it up. We saw the stomps from full screen, setting out that projectile, setting out that low. And that was Oscar recognizing it's time for me to jump. I got to get over that hurdle, but instead there's a big old bundle of souls, ready for a clean anti-air. YoAJ is just making the situation so much better, right? Setting up the Oscar for all these advantageous spots and maximizing it, either with that stand 2 or just immaculate play. Although Oscar finally big hit to start things out. Extension as well, some nice damage into the invisibility, setting up some pressure, and a great little 3-piece, but...
Yeah, could have picked that up, which is a launcher only in the corner meterlessly there with Reptile, and falling for some shenanigans. I didn't see the low because Reptile's Scorpion covered him. You never know what kind of visual shenanigans you'll find with the cameo summons. He follows in the EX Acid Bubble. There's some straight mix coming from the Reptile Scorpion. And just a knockdown off the death roll, going for the feet.
See done, there's a block there, EX ball. Janet takes the hit.
Janet's been taking a few for the team on this one. Death roll. Gonna do absolutely 0 damage to YoAJ. All of this doing nothing. He's still alive. He's a boss character right now. Can you kill him? He's a tank archetype.
We're gonna see what YoAJ has to do. Every time he's gone for the stand 2, bringing him in, and you see this cancel, you see whatever pressure, it's always been the sweep coming out of Reptile. Oscar Gonzalez is finding us the magic button, Brianna. There's the lift. Gonna put on that shroud, and now again, we're setting up some big damage. We saw this last time. Oscar Gonzalez just in the corner, taking all this damage, and he'll try to wait things out. But Semiij's pressure too good until the side swap. Here's that extension. I like it. We got Scorpion available just in case. There's a whiff though.
How do you know that the stagger was coming right there? The down one, and he interrupts this Scorpion into a lift. String self-OSing right there. And that is one way to deal with the mid, the suck that he went for, the back two, and now it's all Oscar Gonzalez. Nice pickup, needed the bar, into the Scorpion. Is he gonna drop? No, went for the side switch, wanted to mess up the armor, the double low is gonna work, but it forces the break from Too Easy immediately. Tries to go for the sniper low, puts up the wall, says you're not gonna come to me, you have to go through Janet first. And look at that, she's holding it. Hold the door, hold the door!
But we're holding a lot of this. Hold this, mix up the pressure. You're out of bar because of the breaker. And Oscar staying alive here on the board with a game. As focused as ever, checking the score. Hey, you still got a bit to go, okay? Don't look at the score until it's over,
It looked
right?
like he was looking up to see that play back, and then he realized he was only looking at himself, which is all you can see up there.
Is my hair okay? Am I looking all right?
Show me the clip, show me the clip.
Oscar, you're looking all right, looking sharp.
Yeah, looking good.
Locked
Back in
in.
this one, it's 1-2 now.
All right, locked and loaded.
Remember the name.
Oscar Gonzalez, 616.
Possibly his first tournament ever, and losers quarters taking it to one of the best and one of the favorites in this tournament. Go for the overhead slam ender. Some max meter build there, and that throw animation, Raph, is so tricky. It's a unique throw animation that doesn't look like any others, and I feel like it's hard to react to.
I mean, yeah, he's going for the handshake and just like, going right through, and you get in a tricky spot, but Oscar kind of just turned this back around. There's the overhead again. You see, when you see Scorpion run in, all the way in, you have to expect it's going to be that option, really, but I mean, too easy double. Oh, nice overhead again. Turns right around. There's the breaker trying to salvage this round.
Immediately, and what just happened? They went over and under each other to no avail, and Too Easy gets the throw. There's going to be an enormous amount of scaling on this. I don't think that he can kill. The Janet, not there in time, could have done a fatal, and he gets the down two. That could have not punished that slide right there.
Yeah, you tried
that was a little bit of a risk.
I've tried to punch a litter before. Uppercut doesn't quite work out, but now
down twos are highs
point
in Mortal Kombat. It's not the scariest thing to be, or sorry, not the scariest thing to be thrown on the screen. But Too Easy says, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm pressing buttons because my down two worked, baby. That's also a way to get back into a match.
And he's elevated, feeling really good here. The pressure is on. And it's just, what can we do? At this point of Oscar Gonzalez,
look at that normal.
There's the sweep, he made some space. There's the EX, but now, just, the
He's
homie.
Not letting him breathe right now. Great execution to those triple Janets. Mock assist to execute, and the float this time does work for Too Easy. Right as he built the breaker, and Too Easy 3-1 over Oscar Gonzalez. A great run in your first tournament. Ends it on the toasty. 3-1.
Big fifth place, but Too Easy continuing the tirade, continuing with that just amazing play with the Ermac and the Janet, the synergy, every little aspect of his squad just bringing out in full fruition, defensively, offensively.
Looking good. The cancels are looking crispy.
Ready.
Those combos that I've never seen another Ermac Janet go for the certain routes that he goes for, even mid-screen, where he lifts, summons the Sento, gets the combo, side switches into a kick, and throughout all of that, as you know, as the controller of that situation, you have to press a button, which would do the cameo attack. Then you have to hold cameo so that it doesn't do something while you do something. Then you let go of cameo, press it, and it's a very calculated thing to go for. So you don't see a lot of people do those kind of routes so far since Janet's release. But I love that Too Easy has the audacity, the confidence, and the execution to go for it here at Dreamhack. For your guys' viewing pleasure, that man's still in this. We're definitely going to be seeing that again. It's nasty.
It's great. I mean, I'm no stranger to puppet characters, right, in other fighting games, especially anime-style fighting games.
Oh, yeah.
So seeing we got the puppet, we got the sandwich combos, we're going to Arby's, we're getting the meat on, and we're
the first two puppets in like Mortal Kombat history are in this game.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's such a unique thing to throw into, you know, the NRS pool, cesspool of nastiness.
I mean, it's been part of the unique game. I mean, we have, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 with all the cameos, with all these little unique squads. You can really bring the table, everyone offering something a little bit different. Characters having just those unique takes on them as well. And we're still, you know,
as the game develops too, the variety has been, you know, improving and increasing at these tournaments as far as how many cameos you see paired up with these characters, how many characters you're seeing in general.
Because I mean, the first, you know, Kombat pack finally kind of ending very soon with Homelander, and it's a, you know, brave new world. What can come after this is really hard to expect what to see.
Homelander, Farah, and both looking like they're playing two different games. Homelander looks like he's playing Injustice, and Farah's playing Farah. There was a lot going on in that trailer.
She's the puppet character, but instead you're the puppet.
You're the puppet, yeah.
You're the puppet.
She controls you. And then some.
And we're going to control this match. Semiij and AJ. This is a big one. Semiij getting sent to losers. early on in top 8 winner's side. So now has to try to bring this all the way back. But AJ played so clean against in the last match. So let's see what they can do with the Ashrah here.
Yeah, that was up against Vyletz, and it was an absolutely close one in a Game 5 situation. But Semiij here, given a big test, again, talking to him earlier, he was a little worried about Khameleon just having not put a lot of time in since the release of that cameo. So we'll see if Semiij is going to be susceptible to some of the quick stuff that Khameleon has to offer. Like right now, the threat of Mileena every single time with the overhead. YoAJ, anything on blocking the Jade Glaive, how's he going to handle post blocking it, etc. He's not going to matter here. Pick it up, try to set up a safe jump, maybe goes for the armor break. We're not breaking that armor. One of the most dirty things in the game right there. The wake up of Ashrah's multi-hitting and cannot be broken. Besides, I think 4 hits to the armor and the activation. And the knockdown here is going to go for immediate active frames on the eruption of holy madness that comes out of Ashrah's blade. In her back forward too.
So that's just the first round down to the wire here. But again, everyone kind of feeling each other, getting set up. That's the first, just the swing as that hop slash. Yeah. It's over again, full combo. In the corner you go. I like that. Use the breaker, make that space. Don't want to be in such a tough corner spot. Oh, what a pickup!
If there would have been a further conversion, I would have left my seat further.
But we're not sitting down!
I would have jumped! Speaking of a sexy down 2 conversion from Semiij right there. That's some old school Mortal Kombat right there. That's some true toasty boosts.
And these overheads being blocked consistently. Nice knee into the full sequence here. And this is going to be a one-touch scenario. At the end there, neutral jump again, calling out the wake-up buttons. AJ reading the situation, taking Semiij to task. Whatever you're trying to do, defensively, offensively, has not been working out as AJ said. I've seen this before. You're going to have to...
smiling?
We're gonna,
that's dangerous right there. You know when someone's smiling, having some fun on stage, that they are gaming.
He's telling Semiij, though, you got to update your game, all right? Mileena plus Khameleon, that's old hat. Been there, done that.
Yeah, this is the old stuff, man. Where's new stuff at? Where's Mileena Movado at? Seriously, I want to know what that does. I actually don't know what that does, but I imagine some filth.
All right, though, big lead for AJ, but in the corner now. Semiij with a shot here and a chance. Has low hat ready. Overhead finally connects for the first time, and now we're just going to start mixing it up. There's the grab.
One at a time, a lot of meter to worry about. And AJ just says, screw it. There was no armor behind that. There was no super quick startup that gave him a reason to wake up with what would be considered a DP in your eyes. That should not have come out.
Hey, got to mix it better, got a hit.
Hey, it worked.
Immediate breaker, I like that. As AJ has a round to give and plenty of meter to get. So now we're just back to this space, recognizing that, hey, I got the range, I have Khameleon, I have all the tools I need to just keep this flow going.
And you saw there, a cameo act as a body block. While it's on the screen, it can absorb normals for you. It can even absorb jump-ins. You can anti-air with a cameo blocking a jump-in. Oh, the block does give me some big damage. As I said earlier, every touch of Mileena, she gets to dictate into optimal damage where she wants to put you on the screen.
Ashrah wants out. Oh, gets both with a nice little hit here. Good lead for AJ, almost up 2 games to none. Semiij with no breaker really here, so has to make this offense count. He's starting to mix it up high and low. Where'd he go? Big hit, and that's going to tie up the rounds. Semiij on the verge of getting a 1-to-1, but AJ not going to take that sitting down.
Another big swing to start it. Semiij sent him to the upper stratosphere with that down 2. He's settling just fine in this loser's quarterfinal set.
Oh, but the anti-air, nice and clean. A little bit of something to get going. That's going to be both parts of Khameleon coming through. Big block with the extension and a nice punish into the full combo.
The universal punish right there. A lot of people do their normals too early. There's Semiij waiting a little bit for the side switch, then doing the down 2. Because if you do something that's like a stand 1, she's still above it as Ashrah. So you really got to know your punish is there. Semiij tested and passes early. And even though he said he's never fought Khameleon, that's what you do against that. I think he lied to me.
I'm sure someone said, hey, took him aside, please jump that. Please do this option here. Get around, but didn't avoid the throw. That's a nice little grab, the standing pressure. Nice blocks as Semiij waiting their turn, finds the sweep, and there's the whip cancel into the full combo.
And that's someone looking for the confirmation right there. Most, are probably going to be locked into doing that low hat. Not going to kill in that situation. Just be some hit advantage right there. Semiij looking for the 2 hits. Bam! Was ready for the launch this time. And it got him on that board at a game apiece. We're coming to life. And that stand 2 was ridiculous.
And
I can't believe that just hit Mileena out of the air as high as it did.
what a huge punish too. Blocking the dive kick, got so much life. 400 gone to set up with the whip, and now Semiij just happy to side swap, play their game. You cannot begin to play like Semiij these chances. He's so momentum heavy. So happy to go away. Never mind, get sliced through. Wait a minute. Waking up button. No fear on either side here. We're just trying to duke it out and brawl, but a big hit. Nice conversion.
All that swinging just to get sniped by the 4-2 of Ashrah is one of the biggest normals in the game. Only weakness to that bad boy is the fact that there's a high left alive by 1, and that was, I think, checkmate. Nothing you could do right there. That was going to be active for 22 years out there, swinging for the fences.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go for broke and make it count. There's a block on the roll. That's just basic too. Not gonna get hit by
that's messed up trying to Mileena right there.
Okay, you got to keep Mileena in check, all right? How does it feel to get hit by your own
How does it feel to
BS?
get rolled? That's what all of us have wanted to do, Mileena, for a millennia. How does it feel?
How does it feel? It feels kind of bad if you're Semiij now. You're down around. Once again, as AJ gets what a clutch, strong anti-air into that almost full conversion.
And he knew to wait a bit on the side switch too. You know, that was such good recognition of where that air-to-air had met for the side switch and no drop.
I think a big recognition, not a lot of low blocks coming out on the side of AJ. The sweep has worked out so well. Overhead is not really working too good. Maybe some data for Semiij a little bit later on, but Semiij full combo here into the corner, gets the roll, gets the little extension low hat into overhead.
There she is.
There
I think AJ's just worried because forward force seems to do the most damage.
Whoa!
If you're Mileena, whoa! What could have been? That could have been a game over, match extended kind of a. That just broke my English language.
That was it. I don't even know what game we're playing anymore. Is this Street Fighter? Oh, I just see
no,
Mileena
this
fighter.
is Marvel Infinite.
Like this pressure from Semiij looking very infinite here. Although AJ with an extension.
We're actually Street Fighter cross section. There we go.
There you go.
Big knockdown, 347, and the lows said Semiij. Low's been the answer, but immediately swinging. Ready for the throw. There's a 50-50 coming, backed up by her own Mileena. Khameleon on the way back as well. They confirm into the glaive, not going to be there. There's no meter to launch her and give it Semiij a second life, and a micro duck will put him one mix away in a fatal blow. Yeah, what's it going to be? He went for the low, double low.
Oh, the bait, the block, but too far for the punish, down to the wire. Whoa. Teleporting out the 2, crouching 2, just beautiful punish there. It was just, we're out here at Chuck E. Cheese playing just a whack-a-mole. Just popping out and just bop them.
I could be wrong, but there's a chance, I feel like, that push that Ashrah had done.
Yeah.
Semiij tried to punish it with a 4-1. I think Roll could have done it.
I like that thinking. Maybe he's playing a little later on, but right now, Semiij on his last legs. 2 up, 2-1 is AJ.
I don't tell him he's on his last legs when he's getting ball rolled. No. Oh, that 2. That was a punish from so far away, and Semiij says, no, I'm just going to wake up, neutral jump, baby. Because I can. He gets a great anti-air of his own. AJ had been the one sniping them out of the air with the 2s.
Nice.
He's going of his own. The sides of Mileena starting to find their mark. Semiij withering the health bar away of AJ's. And before he escapes, I'm going to say sit down, put that armor away, young lady.
Chill out a bit. Chill out a bit.
Calm down. Stop stabbing me with a sword. I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, I am done getting sliced up and diced up. This ain't full caliber, but right now it is. AJ in the corner here, blocks the overhit again, tries to take their turn with a sweep of their own, but Semiij with the grab. And now this is that perfect corner spacing and pressure, although the escape. Nicely done. Oh boy!
Ooh, that's going to convert as well.
Nice, back to the corner here. Setting up, the whip cancel, big pressure. AJ 1 hit away from going on to final round. There's the block, but there's the sword stab, and nicely done. YoAJ 1 round away from sending Semiij packing back to Gatorville.
That whole second half of that round was just picture perfect sequence of what Ashrah Khameleon can be capable of right there. AJ gets yeeted back into the corner right there through the thighs of Mileena.
Right back to you though.
Versatile position, that back throw so lethal in the corner. You gotta be looking for it. The glaive even got a hit in. That was messed up.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a quick blow. Finally gets the grab. Has been trying to go for that so often. Semiij has avoided it and got the punish with the anti-air. That's big. There's a breaker available. Semiij is going to spend it. Down to their last chances is AJ with Khameleon ready to go.
Second hit of the string finds us mark the heart piercer, but he wasn't even ready for the hit, and Semiij is going to find one. Don't give a player like Semiij another life, and there's the roll punish this time. It was there. He might be listening. Can he get a finish? Semiij needs one more. He's got no meter to launch, and it's the Mileena roll. The overhead, and YoAJ will send Semiij home here at Dreamhack Dallas. It's 3-1. GG's. Great to see a player like Semiij playing it again. Just warms my heart. And it warms the mustache.
You eliminate a Mileena using Mileena. You
That's,
thought
yeah.
you're safe fighting Ashrah against your own BS. I'm gonna send this Mileena ball packing your way. The frame trap was just so perfect. Like, you just gave a little bit of thread of hope to Semiij to try to tie things up 2-2, but then just Khameleon comes through with the purple stuff.
And it complements every character so well that has a low built into any kind of string, any kind of mix-up, right?
Yeah.
And that Ashrah 2-2, which is that sword swipe that he was doing to anti-air with, that's the best thing
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. That normal. The second hit of it is a low. So what he did at the end was that normal into the Mileena overhead, thus death occurred.
And then that's it. Mileena comes through.
Pretty simple, right?
Mileena, and I like the setup. I mean,
And
that's
so
the layers you have to be worried about so much. As again, you mentioned, oh, Semiij's first time fighting Khameleon. Well, now you've been introduced to everything that cameo can bring to the table.
Now Semiij might go home and go, oh, I can do Mileena.
I can have double rolls.
Mileena squared.
Oh my That's too much.
No.
The Mileena Twitter bots who had bugged Ed Boon for so long had more Mileena than they know what to do with.
They know what sells. Let's not beat around any bush here. Mileena, one of the most popular characters in Mortal Kombat history. I would have put her in any game too. So let's be serious there. Coming up to the stage, the big one, winners finals. DG's KingGambler was one win away from being in Final Combat at Combo Breaker.
Ah, the Heartbreaker. The Heartbreaker.
We don't want to talk about it.
You just
I don't want to talk about it.
But it's over. And his opponent.
It is very important. So because this man now has to overcome mental fortitude mountain and go into and try to earn his way into that tournament by beating every other human being that shows up that day at Final Combat next week. And here, looking to take the biggest possible first step into accomplishing that, which is show up to a tournament and get a win.
Big win. I mean, hey, getting top 3 already, paying for your trip to Final Combat. So you're at least you're in a good spot if you're KingGambler to set
and
your
he's
way
local,
forward.
so he's definitely net positive here already.
Absolutely. I mean,
besides some gas money.
That's right. So not a bad spot here, but Vyletz standing in his way, and that's going to be the fun part. As we saw, Vyletz Mileena really takes Semiij to task, and it's going to be a barn burner here with 2 very strong destructive characters. Of course, Johnny Cage we've seen time and time again just be like the king of the mountain. I'm Mileena and the Vyletz to really take it to gambling.
What I'm hoping to see, I see Vyletz showing us Mileena Khameleon, but I want to see a Goro off. They're a restarting match, so he's actually going in right here. Vyletz not wanting to tempt fate here with a little bit less health. He wants the mix, and I think that he wants the synergy.
I dig it, right? Goro is going to be on the opposite end here. As Gambler is going to be the one raising the roofs here. But we saw the power of Khameleon throughout this top 8 so far. And once again, the double Mileena. I mean, you mentioned Mileena squared.
Even you see there, any character that has a low projectile, if you have the Mileena available option as your Khameleon, you can cover pretty much the entire stage with a low side and then the double high side.
Yeah, okay. But big hit for KingGambler. Again, raising the roof after the armor, and now just putting that pressure. There's the grab. What's this wavy dashing in?
Now the Mileena part of Khameleon is a wake up as well. So once KingGambler saw Khameleon switch to green, that's the green light to pressure her. No wake up to Warrior Pal press buttons. That's a great way to think about it, guys. And that whip punish was so clean. The elbow of Johnny Cage, the $4 million, surgery elbow that Johnny Cage had done, coming into play right there. Incredible.
Might be the $200,000 elbow coming up next week. But right now, KingGambler in a good spot.
That's a lot of money.
Vyletz running in and wants to set the pressure, gets the full conversion. He's going to get the lift, the assistance here from Kitana version of Khameleon. But KingGambler again, never down and out. Is always going to press that advantage once they can force their way in. Has the hype, the star power ready to go. Super Mario almost active with the grab to start.
I want to see it. Come on, Gambler, show us. And look at that, the Goro. One of the few cameos that can help Johnny Cage convert off of his shadow kick. And going back to MK1, MKX, who would have thought that it would have been the day where Johnny Cage launches off of that shadow kick, and Gambler, he thought about holding on to that meter for a second.
Yeah.
But now, will all be for naught. He wants to end it now.
You can get the elbow. That's a start. Gets the whip cancel. That's the final breaker on the side of Vyletz, and then just risked it for the biscuit. Hats off to you and heads off for KingGambler.
They tried to cut the camera, but it's so quick that there's no avoiding that one. Off with the head, says KingGambler. Pulled out a chair in the game, grabbed a bottle of water, and he looks just as calm and composed as ever, just like the last round. Is he affected right now by anything? And his parents are watching. Okay. His team is watching. There's a whole crowd.
All eyes on Gambler?
Yeah, all eyes on Gambler right now.
But hey, Vyletz not down.
They are also all here to stop anyone from going to the stage.
wait, we're more sensible than that, all right? I would hope.
There's an entourage ready to go.
Of course. There's no stage is safe in NRS top 8, and there is no Mr. Aqua that's safe from
the Reigns. Let's go. Vyletz, we've been talking about this, and we've been talking about this in particular against Johnny Cage. That Rain could be a really good pick. The Rain buttons harass Johnny up close, the down 3, the feet washer. Oh yeah, those Croc skin boots, they better be waterproof.
So too. And it's Janet on the back end as a cameo, but right now KingGambler just says, whoever you bring up here is going to get punched up and dunked up, and there's the pressure, there's the raise the roof into the grab, and now KingGambler making you be the one to gamble and guess with the wicked buttons. That's potential big damage to the breakers, stopping that.
Oh, potential big damage? Oh yeah, Rain Janet, if you guys have not seen, just got 5th at Combo Breaker. An awful lot of damage. It ain't over yet. Was this 440? Have a nice day. 422. I see you, and the Reigns have begun.
Damage just pouring in. Nice block on that little.
It's just a deluge of damage that comes at you. Just gonna keep saying watery words.
Yep. I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be the moistest man in the building.
That string that he did, that 1-1. Yeah. The second hit is called Beach Slap.
I love it. Every little thing. Just stop, take it for a little nice little brisk.
Beautiful time to shadow kick right there. He saw that the down 3 was just coming out of the recovery. That's some quick stuff, and Gambler's going to take a round off of that. Vyletz does have the breaker. Has to. Nice, believes. Any special right now.
Oh my goodness. Got caught whipping. And then no throws here for you, buddy. And then, I love that. Just what Vyletz was just too antsy. Had to take that pressure, especially with the Goro there. You really have to put so much respect on Jonathan Cage.
One of the best ways that Gambler opens up his opponent is not through the plus frames. It's, maybe I put it right there, is trying to get you to counter poke by doing poke special Goro. And he's going to buy or eat a lot of the time of that activation away right here. Star power denied, but he's going to parry the throw, and look at the damage he's going to get off of this.
Bad. And where we go to, taking Rain for a ride here, putting him in the gutter, and there's the grab. Stay in your lane. And now KingGambler's set up 2 more good solid hits, although it's a clean jump out from Vyletz. Interesting.
Gambler tried to up block right there, nothing came.
Okay.
Vyletz backdashing, and he didn't believe those backdash cancels can lead to an awful lot. Gambler not whiffing a lot. Thoughts might need to throw some forward 3s in a situation like that, some mix or something, instead of just the forward 2s. And no overwhelming cancel pressure coming from the Rain as well, and that's just going to be a obliteration of a health bar on block right there. That is one thing that separates Mortal Kombat so much from Street Fighter. Street Fighter, the match is going to keep going for a long time right there, potentially.
Yeah, there's no chip on unless...
In this game, it's shake my hand. I don't care what the... I don't care what your defense is. You're going to die.
Yeah, no, everything. Hits chipping down on block, special hits chipping down on block, cameos, adding to a little bit of extra credit, and there is no life bar that is safe from getting shaved down, and we're committing to the rain. There is a forecast here, and it's 100% showers, and we've been dealing with it here in Texas. Vyletz
trying to cause some Texas floods out here. Very, very prone to the flooding is here. This man flooded an entire city in the story mode, apparently.
I wouldn't put it past him, and right now trying to flood KingGambler's chances of getting into Grand Finals winner's side. There's the overhead, there's the dunk, and there's Janet Cage adding a little bit of punch. Oh no! We're going to be in the corner here. Oh my goodness.
And Gambler has perfect timing. Yeah. More times than not on that Goro summon. A lot of Johnny Cage players and a lot of players mess up those Goro summon timings where you can disrespect with a quick crouch if it's going to be a high. One of my favorite throw animations in the game too. He throws you like a limp dead fish onto the ground, and he made it through the armor of Rain right there. That was an active waterfall maelstrom that he just casually strolled through with his normal... What?
KingGambler's dealt with enough storms the past 2 weeks that a little splash is not going to do anything. There's the breaker. Stay in your corner here. And Now, KingGambler, 1 round away. A clean 3-0. Grand Finals, that's a Grand Finals with punish I ever saw when KingGambler is on one right now as we are rambling. And he's gambling. There's a button, so.
He's out here punishing pokes. Like never seen too early on the Janet. He says, screw it, I'm coming in with the overhead. The double haymaker. Almost 400 there.
Nice protect though. KingGambler dodges the throw or not. Oh,
No,
nice.
And I almost bet that that was not what Vyletz wanted. Most people don't even know what he did is, which is a brand new string that they gave him just a couple of patches ago. A brand new tool in the arsenal of the wet one.
Nice grab though. Nice Janet extension. Almost 200 damage, I mean, pretty reasonable, but...
Gambler all over that setup, though. He tried to make it as cheeky as possible, some kind of safe jump setup into a jump 2, and still turn takeable with the up block of Gambler. Interrupts what looked like a 4-3, another overhead looked like it was coming in, and too slow.
Yeah, you're not gamble against KingGambler, leading the pack and making it work, but what a duck into finding that quick combo confirm, going coast to coast. The Splash Man moving forward.
Taking him to Splash Mountain, but oh no! That is going to be death on this character. I think it is, what, 950 or 1,000? He's at 1,000. It's going to be kind of close.
It's going to be inches. KingGambler ready to take a mile.
No.
Look nice for the camera.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think he's lying.
No, he's dead. GG's.
Oh, that's a wrap. And that's it. KingGambler into Grand Finals winner side here at Dreamhack Dallas with a 3-0 3-0. A tsunami is not enough to take this man down on his path to redemption after last weekend, getting so close to being the king of that cup and being in such a good spot here.
I think he's only dropped 1 game in total so far on the run, and it was to Oscar, who has been one of the biggest wild cards of the tournament. Shouts to him. Just went home at 5th place. Coming up next, YoAJ. Too easy. We're in top 4, baby.
Top 4. The big time here. We saw came in with 8. We are now with 4 as we have a few more matches. The winner of this is going to get to that losers finals. So you want to get into that podium match. This is at least the bronze is right in your grasp, and there's a lot of
and this is where the money starts to get incredibly thick. I still don't know the verbiage that I wanted to go with on that one, and so thick is what came out.
You got stacks of
thick
cash,
stacks
just
of money on the line here for Mortal Kombat at Dreamhack. Hope you guys have been enjoying this show. I've been Mr. Rockwell. This has been Raph. We've been having a great time. Top 4 on the way. Players now ascending or descending to the stage. Ascending to the stage because it is a race platform. Going to be too easy. And AJ here in the losers quarterfinals is the top 4 loser side of things. The winner will face who we just saw on stage, which is going to be Vyletz, awaiting the winner on this one.
This has been the run for AJ. They have been storming through the competition. They've been popping up. They've been having the time of their life right now as they are finally getting that chance to really have that breakout performance, because all it takes is one good tournament run where you start reminding, if you feel that I can do this.
Yes.
I am a factor, and I can do so much more than just one event. So this could be the beginning of a big chapter in NRS history with YoAJ, but Too Easy, who's had plenty of chapters of their own, and their book is as thick as the stacks here at Dreamhack.
And he had one of the toughest paths in the loser side of things. Had to go through one of my favorites here at this tournament was Quan Chi player Enzo.
Yeah.
Upset right before top 8. AJ able to take it, then took it over Big Zo. Boom, another victory. Now finds himself here. And I see someone hovering over a certain character. We'll see if that storyline comes to fruition when the match actually happens, because there's just no way. We haven't seen him, nor can we see him even if he's picked.
Absolutely impossible.
That's messed up.
We wondered, how dare that blank spot select. Okay.
My mustache started tingling.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it in the follicles.
There's a Viltrumite presence on there. Look at the screen.
There he is.
Look at that. Never mind.
There, I don't see anything. What's there? It is Ermac again.
There's nothing really to see here too. He's covering his face.
He's keeping out of sight, out of mind. Not a bad option.
Omni-Man though, in Mortal Kombat. That's a cool character right there.
That's a pretty cool character. We saw Sonic have a blast.
Just being honest with you, Raph, I am shocked that we don't see Omni-Man more. That character is stupid. That character is stupid. I don't know how there aren't more Omni-Man players.
Right?
If you guys are listening to me,
play Omni-Man.
Play Omni-Man.
Pick him.
That character is great.
Do as Sonic Fox has done before you. Believe in him, as we believe in you.
That's great general advice in Mortal Kombat to begin with. Just pick whatever Fox is doing.
Even if Sonic Fox
Do
plays
that.
10 characters, hey, you know at least one of them is going to be
play those
viable.
10 characters. They're all good.
But now, Too Easy versus YoAJ. And there is, we are at Subway. We're having that $5 foot-long combo coming out. Nice extension.
That was a 6-foot combo. That's 6 feet of the 10 feet. That is the health bar of Ashrah Khameleon there. QOR is Too Easy. Shows this team's all about.
Oh, there's a wall. Look at that spot.
And, and he's from those older NRS titles that were more pressure heavy, were more cancel heavy. So a character like this is going to fit him just fine. And he was an Ermac main back in MKX2.
Yeah, execution's looking pretty good here. But AJ, though, wait a minute, waking up with it. Forcing out the breaker as Too Easy trying to stop.
Whoa.
And momentum, fatal blow. The wings glow.
Wait a minute. I looked down and AJ looked over the monitor and did one of these. The little throat. No, not today. The little throat cutter. Going for the throat. I mean, it's just the round, though, and that's absolute death as Divine Retribution comes for the demon known as Ermac.
Someone get
He's trying to soul suck, and that sword is trying to... I'm not going to finish that sentence. We're here at Dreamhack.
We're soul searching. Mr. Aquaman is trying to find the right words.
I'm working around
to keep
TOS.
things safe here, yeah. But now, here's the lift. All right, going to bring in the homie. Set up this combo here. Is Janet. Yeah, it's going to punch him up. What an extension. So much damage on the back of that.
That's such a cool MK1, MK2. Like, I just realized just how much of like a throwback that is. Because all of us, when we first played those old games, just mashed punch as our combo.
Mash punch.
And those high punches, too.
And then just swept around. Just whoop, whoop, whoop.
And then down to...
Nice walk back. There's the block out. Cancel in. Too Easy, though, getting checked. There's
Whoa! And he threw the hidden brutality. He broke the camera.
That. Here, he's your problem
Shattered
now.
into a million pieces. Yeet.
YoAJ is feeling so good right now. All smiles. And that's the part. You cannot,
He's having a great
you cannot beat someone who's having fun.
Yeah, that is just a fact. No, look at Sonic Fox. Throughout the ages, is on stage giggling, jumping up and down,
having a good time,
pulling out a bag of gummy bears. Like, wait. I have seen it. I've seen it.
Hey,
I've seen it.
Whatever your snack of choice, there's a chance here. As Easy
What
trying
a
to set the
duck
pace.
forward two.
And the whip punish. All right.
That'll get you back in.
Punishing the Shroud. First time here, instead of setting up the sandwich, opting to just put on the armor.
How menacing was him just walking the combo down while Janet did the work for him? Ooh, should be the round.
Yep.
Pulling out one of the biggest demons he possesses in his arsenal of a man possessed by 1 million souls. What a cool character Ermac is.
Right? Just a bundle of friends, just all hanging out in there.
But like, who are you? I am everyone.
I'm everyone, yeah. Okay, there's the stomp. And I like this distance, right, that we like to play at until that long arm of the sword coming through for this extension, and now there's no safe range. AJ is happy to just get in that face, make the party happen. There's the pressure, back away.
I love that. Every time that string Too Easy's making that third hit a mind game, and there we go, the multiple punches galore. 18 hits, over half your health. Thanks for shopping at Walmart.
Big punch above the rest, and he hits you too. Nicely done. Setting up again, and always good to put the Shroud here without as much Janet available. It's gonna, just a hop, skip, and a jump to the corner, and Too Easy. Ready to tie things up. One game apiece. There's no breaker here for AJ, and just gonna get punched up and sent home with that. Sent to 1-1. Excuse me.
I look down at Too Easy to see if there's any kind of reaction from him to return the favor. No, here he's just staying solid. Might save it to the end if he's got something building up on the inside. Is he gonna let that line out?
Big knee. There's the flip over. Yeah, try to challenge it, trying to find that spot, but I like AJ keeping the bar, armor shove.
He jumped into an active stiletto heel that was in his forehead.
Oh, no. Piercing right through, trying to unleash the souls out, and that's, again, the pull.
Two nasty things right there. The active frames of the low, and that normal rage, the soul sucker stand too. And they're underneath the wake up.
I like that. Just getting out the corner here. YoAJ in a great spot, gets the grab.
And in the light stance, that projectile, super plus on block, but slow, so you can't interrupt in those up close and face cancels to it. And for the up block, not there and Too Easy. Does he get the extra damage on the throw? No, but the Janet's there to say, hey, I can still kill you.
Look at gonna kill you. The hop over had the big leap, but couldn't get more of it.
It was from too far away, I think.
Oh, we're playing the range game. Oh, but there's the force shove by the power of The Jedi. There's a Jedi in there. There's a Jedi in there somewhere.
100%.
There is some sort of
easy.
Yoda is just chilling inside that bag as we're seeing just big pushes.
Too Easy reached up into his 2016 bag of tricks right there, which was the Ermac push of the day. Oh my goodness, this man was an Ermac specialist back in the day. Loved the float version of that character, which a lot of people played it with Spectral. That this particular design of Ermac fits really well. So Too Easy back home really.
And speaking of home, this is taking AJ, trying to take him back home right now. Big combo here, set up the Shroud. And this is a good spot here. He wants to go as close to the corner as possible and get a good amount of damage. It's a one-touch game now. Oh, wait a minute. Ball confirmed with a challenge. There is no spot here unless,
oh
Mileena.
no, it hit too high. Sometimes that will occur.
Right.
Certain pickups, that ball roll, execution, perfect from Too Easy around, and another very stoic, unbothered, just flowing like water out there is Too Easy right now mentally.
Yeah, can't let AJ
letting all these pop-offs and swings with the sword, just fall off him here.
Yeah. Hey,
sticking to his game, the cancel's getting crispier up close.
You don't count your money until the dealing's done. And right now, Too Easy is waiting. Chances to get the bigger stacks. Just big chilling. As AJ's taking their time, thinking through it.
You can't chill any harder than Too Easy is. I mean, he's got the arms up.
He can recline a little bit.
Yeah,
if he wanted to recline and go back like back stance all the way and bring out like EX chill, Too Easy. But I mean, this is a man literally living up to
chill
his name.
Too Easy. That's back when he played Sub-Zero.
Oh,
that was a lifetime ago.
All right.
That was back when he was a real demon. But here we go, back in.
Wants to defeat the demon here. And now AJ.
Quite literally. Ashrah, Ashrah, a demon that hunts demons.
Yes.
Canonically.
Wants her redemption. And that's what AJ wants right now. Wants to keep their hopes and dreams alive, eliminating the last member of Team Florida right now. First clean hit. AJ getting a little bit of damage, getting started here.
And that was off of the Mileena special. Down one, Mileena ball roll. It works 89% of the time. A throw. And Too Easy.
Ooh.
It's going to get his life with punished. Second hit of that string by Ashrah, causing a crumple state, also known as a launcher. Full combo, baby, for 382. All AJ there in that one. Whatever break that he took, whatever thoughts that he was processing. I saw him look at his phone a couple times during the round two. He maybe saw something someone said to him watching. Who knows?
I can't ask for a better character dealing with Ermac, right? Having that exceptional range that she has to really challenge those stand twos, those pushes and shoves. There's the breaker. Too Easy, trying to find a chance to breathe as YoAJ is just making sure that this is a strong round for themselves. There's the projectile, just the pressure here. Too Easy just moving in and out, but has not a chance. There's the full extension, gets the juggle with the crumple. And now one touch away. It's going to be a throw, it's going to be the flip.
Wow.
And now we're 2-2, Mr. Aqua.
Like that never even happened. That final round, Too Easy. I mean, he had no meter the entire time. He had no health the entire time. He wasn't even playing Mortal Kombat 1. AJ saying that he's reeling in a big fish? Is that what?
He's rolling around.
That's
the opposite way, right?
Oh,
so he's rolling around.
He's rolling them out.
He's feeling good. He's going to put him
like a rug to step over.
Yep. And there we go. Final game here.
I think that Too Easy assumed that the Janet Wall was going to absorb the Jade Glaive. Not today. AJ back on the offense.
Nice cancel here. And the patience. So from AJ blocking, you can dance as much as you want. You can Lambada, you can Tango. I'm just going to sit here, wait it out, but here comes the sandwich.
Going. Janet took you to a salsa lesson. Low works. What a mix-up every time that Ermac is just neutral jumps in front of your face. You know that an instant low can come. A cancel into a double overhead can come. All Too Easy here. A little bit more meter build at the end. It's going to be the end of the string, which is going to constantly keep AJ guessing of if that cancel is going to come off of the projectile, which is what all those cancels are in the opponent's face. Puts out the Janet Wall, and can you actually get over it? Does with the overhead. That was kind of cool, but still blocked from Too Easy. No punish.
Big good punish though already though. Finding that spot. YoAJ just getting a little bit of momentum. Big damage too. Finishes the whip cancel on the string. Extends it with Khameleon. Sends out the giant projectile. Just trying to keep Too Easy in the spot. The air to air. That's a start. We're going to go down to our final round, Mr. Aqua.
Yes, we are. AJ bringing this back. He's resurrecting himself right now from the grave. And the crowd getting wild out there. They're feeling the energy. Walls out in the down four. Going to interrupt what was the Khameleon and Ashrah. But the second hit again finds its mark. The Heart Piercer coming in from downtown. What Jay's going to do with this knockdown? Tries the throw. Too Easy says, you didn't say the magic word. Comes offense again, and the first time that AJ backdashes the punish, we've seen some ancient technology on display right now.
The spacing though, AJ making the most of this, like the whiff cancels, the range, gets the small little punch, finishes the string, knocks it down. Too easy, can't take any much more of these combos, but the wake up, get out of the corner, nice read on that. Trying to escape. Does it again.
Interrupts, showing his opponent no respect right there in that swing into what he had already blown up, and he's going to cash out as much as possible with the fatal blow. Not enough, but boy, oh boy, just putting pressure on, just like the pin put pressure on the eyeball in that fatal blow.
Bring out the old guard versus the new guard. YoAJ, last chance to stay in here. There's the hop over Janet, the patience, the lift, and that's gonna do it as Too Easy eliminating YoAJ, who's out here at 4th place in Dreamhack Battles to stare down into the confirm off of the crouching 1 into the lift, lifting himself into top 3.
That doesn't combo. I'm sitting here stunned because he just bet his tournament life on down 1 lift. That doesn't combo on block. It hit, which means that his opponent could have blocked and won right there. That's why I'm sitting here flabbergasted, is Too Easy just, again, put out a wild card play on us. I love it here. Getting crazy when it mattered most and really silencing that early pop-off. If you remember, the early pop-off.
All the pop-offs.
Never pop off early.
There was like 2 big pop-offs.
Did anyone learn from Combo Breaker?
No. No.
Do you remember that?
I was there. I was in the crowd. I've seen AJ did not stand up at least. Maybe he got up a little bit.
Oh yeah, wasn't that Melty or something?
It was Blaze Blue. It was Blaze Blue. But yeah, no, I think AJ did stand up at the beginning to look over. Yeah. So stay seated. You know, keep your arms and legs inside the right.
Nothing too easy until it was over.
Yeah, it was all smiles. He was like, "You had your fun, kid. You had a good time here," and AJ did. Had a great time, showing off at a 4th place, super respectable. Like did so well. Was a treat to watch. AJ. And then you feel really good about it. But it is now the show stopper here of losers finals. Vyletz versus Too Easy. Big match. We'll see how this plays out.
Who was it that put Too Easy in losers? It was not Vyletz here. Vyletz in the path of Victor Freeze on the winner's side. Victor also having a really good run. I believe Victor getting 9th in this with, I want to say he plays Raiden still, which is just awesome. I think Ashrah as well.
Curious, yeah. I mean, Too Easy has been playing like he's been in the winner's side the entire time. Just with that great play, but again, someone had to have done the task, and
it's taking me a minute to find, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. And Vyletz, I mean.
Oh, it was Krytis.
Ooh. Krytis, who had a good, I mean, he was so fun to watch too, just to try to get to that point there. But at the same time, you know, Krytis now eliminated Too Easy. Can feel a little bit better, making it past the person that beat them. But now you're going up against the one and only Vyletz, going to be representing the Tanya.
And it is Too Easy, who is now alone, staring down. 2 Texans looking to defend the home territory. And Vyletz with the switch to Tanya Goro. This is not a surprise pick for me whatsoever. Incredibly strong pick. That Vyletz has won a couple of locals down in San Antonio against, which had players that were in this top 8 at. Okay. Depends on the matchup. Looks like a good pick so far. It has been all Vyletz. Too Easy.
Immaculate. Just so clean all the way through. Powering up, getting those strings, finishing the combos, and just making sure that there is no chance for Ermac to make some space here.
She's a bullier. If you guys are unfamiliar with Tanya's archetype in this game, that snipe was unreal. He didn't even know what to do with it.
No, yeah, at that point, yeah. Janet just helping out a bit. There's the pull, the force pull, the swing and the punch.
But Tanya, great buttons, great pressure, a lot of great mids, and she's got armor launcher with this team. You know, similar to what you see, you know, the Johnny Goro. It's going to be armor, multi-hitting, low profiling. Goro, launch, raise the roof. All right, sets up a stance right there. Activation, which gives her some added tools, some different normals. The ability to, you know, similar to Tanya back in MKX, she can do some of her leap specials only while that's activated.
All right, good spot though. Wait a minute, Too Easy. Getting the float cancel into the big combo.
So pretty.
Extended it. Janet with just 1 punch though. Although, wait a minute. Gets the grab, brings up the homies, an extra credit here. Oh, I love that extra damage from that distance. Oh, wait a minute. Knocking on Heaven's door. Gets the spinneroonie.
Wrong Goro right there. Got the whip punish anyway. An immediate recognition, and that just might be death. Vyletz might be up 1-0 here. Goro getting a couple of licks in. Oh, popped it out. Oh, that looks like it hurts.
That's how you eat your wings. You gotta take them apart.
Oh,
and take them to
he's
task.
beyond dead.
Oh,
This is
absolutely.
death squared.
Yeah. And there's a lot to think on there as the brain just comes running right through. I love this pick from Vyletz. Committed to this option out the gate. Not going to lose a game, switch around, not lose 2 games, saying Tanya is the way. Tanya Goro can get belligerent and just show that disrespect. Because with the amount of like space and gambling that Tweezy can do with those great buttons, I love bullying through. There's a spiral arrow, little spiral coming out, nice block, but immediately, as soon as you have a chance.
Exactly. It's a team that can allow you to not let your opponent breathe. And that's all what Ermac wants to do. He wants to be doing all those cancels, especially the backdash ones, looking for the whiff punishes. Meanwhile, Tanya can turn her brain off, throw the pad at a wall, and do something in and back it up with the Goro. You know, she has a super advancing strings and specials. There you see, with the bullying string, staggering the multi-hitting overhead, safe on block, has a 3rd hit to it as well. Has an advancing low multi-hitting string, safe on block as well. That's going to check all those cancels of Ermac's on block.
Oh, and here though on the other side, stopping Vyletz in his tracks.
I think Vyletz assumed that Tweezy was going to still press or be active right there, and that's what the jump was for. But didn't let Tweezy. Vyletz a breather. Plus frames that he has to hold right there. Armor will be. Oh, no armor for him available.
There it is.
Goro. Raise the roof. Fatal blow. Absolutely.
Nicely
Spend
done.
it.
Again, it's all about a guessing game. It's all about every little second you think you have to press. The frame traps are juicy, and they're everywhere on this team for Vyletz, who has been showcasing his strength 3 rounds straight. From like low health, no health, is gonna take that chance because that's just the power of the squad.
Yeah, it's taken away your opponent's comfortability that they're used to having, and that has been already, to me, a very big factor in this one. Tweezy unable to play his game so far. Vyletz violent in the approach right now. Beautiful tech.
Nice.
And that down forward, Tweezy's been one of his favorite tools. Just to get some hit advantage, start the offensive cannon that Ermac can be.
Big lip. There's the Shroud. I like the setup here. Big damage to Tweezy. Bringing out the whole team for this for a nice chunky damage. Taking the throw to, expecting the swing. Gotta be careful here. There's Meter and Goro on Vylet's side. Ready to try to go, but the whip punish is going to be crucial here as we're going to set up a little bit of the sandwich shop. Let's go.
Execution's been crispy on those two once more.
A lot of meter though on Vylet's side. That's a lot of swinging around in the anti-air from downtown.
Weird interaction on where it actually hit Ermac, so Goro unable to pick it up. We're still back here mid-screen, 3 bars to Vyletz's name right there, and on command, here comes some armor. One of the scariest things about a character in an archetype like Tanya is that as long as she has meter, you should be petrified that it's going to come at any point.
Even right there, waiting for a second, and immediately just send it home. Take the breaker.
There are times where we can say it. They just mash it.
It's too good not to mash. It is a tool that is there to say, I am tired of watching. I'm tired of sitting.
If I have meter and I have Goro, it will not be your turn at some point, is what that says. And so here, now that he's got no meter, Tweezy can be feeling himself a little bit. There's some pressure, immediate grab. That's going to establish some meta too in what he's going to do in these cancels offensively. Has 1 bar to worry about now, and every time I even say it, there she is on command.
As soon as Vyletz had it ready to go, feeling good about it. There's the string, but the whip punish. That, try to get the space to avoid it, but fresh squeeze Tanya. There is a nice fatal blow. Not dropping it this time.
It doesn't look great.
That's a nice sharpened pencil too. That is not dull.
There's one more hit. Wait a minute.
Bloop.
Is that death?
That is death.
Absolutely too easy. Message sent back at you, Vyletz. Looked like a comfortable game 1 for him. And Vyletz started finding his mark.
Yeah, you can spin around all you want. Swing around all you want. But
way different game when that went from 3 bars of meter to 0 bars of meter to worry about. And then he played the mind game around the 1, which is a much easier game. And you're immediately putting the pressure on Vyletz.
Don't be whipping. YoAJ has been responding so efficiently.
Wow.
But a punish. Found the opportunity. Interesting there.
First up block on one of the flow cancel pressures from Ermac. Getting lifted.
All right.
How much is this doing?
Punch. Ready for it? No.
That's a lot of kicks.
Jeez.
Ain't over yet.
And then we have more. Oh, 471. Mr. Aqua, where did Vylet's life go?
Hit him with a YouTube clip right there. Too easy.
I like the breaker too, although.
And that still went underneath the low projectile. You would think that a low drill would hit a low projectile, but still.
All right, too easy into a spot here. I like this. Just responding pretty well and just saying, yeah, please reach. I will teach.
Speaking of reach, that down forward block range was absurd. Full screen you go, and I like that he opted to do that versus the teleport to close the gap because he wants to stay out of the armor range, and he's playing perfect mind games around it right now.
Nice neutral jump too. Doesn't get a punish, but I mean, any damage you don't take is good.
And now no meter to worry about here from the force break. All too easy right now, and he gets to freely move about the cabin.
All right, taking it down to the shop, setting up the setup with the punches. Oh my goodness, one guess away. But the armor had the armor for the last chance, so at the very least, Vyletz said, I'm committed to the bid.
And there, too, he was probably like, I'm just going to take the damage even through the armor and put him at life alert here, because without any bar of meter, there's no last breath that can save you from chip. There is one way to avoid chip in singular hits, and that's to have meter here towards the end. He can survive one thing on block right here, and too easy going for the kill. That was all chip right there, because that string can naturally end with a safe low as well. So every time you had to guess right there.
You were sitting there guessing. And too easy's like, please, try me. I dare you at the advantage. There's going to force the character switch here as the last chance for the one and only Vyletz. Going back to their bread and butter. It is the mean old Mileena to try to keep her in.
Is the classic in fighting games. When you're down, you go home. Just like most people in life, when they're down and out, they go back at home and they live with their friends.
I'm usually opposite. When I go home, I go down. It's bedtime.
Oh yeah. Go to sleep? Well, we'll see
who will go to sleep first in our match here.
It's Mileena. She's passed out and upside down now. And now being juggled.
Nice little back massage there, although there's a chance. Dropped out of the combo a little prematurely.
Back massage. I think it was a back breaker. That's half her life.
Overhead. Little shot here. Vyletz, yeah, I like that. Just get the whip cancel. I wonder to see what 2D responds with, right? Has plenty of bar, almost had a breaker. Do you save yourself here? Yeah, you do.
Oh, boy.
Maybe a little greedy, but believes in themselves, as I believe in him.
Goro for the rescue, and he's got to catch a whip punish there. You know, this is the best possible outcome still. Yeah, you're about to lose that round, but now you force your opponent off to 2. Going to final round. He's still going to lose right again. Overhead blocked correctly by Valtzheimer on the anti-air, and too easy. Incredible anti-crossover. We'll build some bar. We'll take the round. No fatal blow needed. Best case scenario for him there. Built some resources, saved the fatal blow, and he's on match point here. What a turnaround from too easy.
Oh my goodness.
What? That was out of the startup of a roll.
The answer's just coming through plenty of times. The roll finally works.
He said, screw it up and do it again.
Hey,
stop this one.
I'm playing Mileena. If I don't roll at least once or twice or 10 times,
are you really playing the game? Exactly.
There's the combo though. Vyletz starting to get back into the groove of things. Speeding down, but the backdash into a quick hit. Now too easy. Making this almost too easy. Brings out Janet. Oh my gosh.
19 on that one on the hits. Vyletz stopping the bleeding with a little bit of armor, but it's at the cost of his breaker. Was that meter? Blocked, but Goro saves him again. Too easy, not ready for the follow-up. He still has one more in the chamber. Does Vyletz. Not a bad thing to have in the chamber, a four-armed monster, and he's going to swing at the hand advantage. Does something that Too Easy did a lot early in the tournament as well. He's so disrespectful sometimes. It saves him again.
Strap back on. All the meter in the world.
He has
fatal.
Able
to take it through. The teleport punch. Janet coming through. Not going to save, but the low side toss. Vyletz holding on little bits, but I love the patience. Backdashing. Let the shroud run out.
Yeah, and I can't tell if the low side worked or if it chipped in a situation like that, because this kind of mix up style. And Vyletz again going for that momentum read, which is the teleport into the Goro. Stop and oh, the active frames of the stand two, eating up Vyletz once more on the approach.
Into 400
to the Gento combo. And Gento, when she does the splits mid combo right there, actually loads more of her cameo meter back for another hit. Just great recycle and usage of the cameo, and even knew that the mix was coming. That's the Vyletz special. Denied by Too Easy. He just needs one more. Denied, and there's a down two off with her head. Too Easy was bringing this back all the way from losers through this top 8, and now he's down to one more match. He's in grand finals here at Dreamhack.
What a stellar run. Nothing is stopping Too Easy. It's all Too Easy, right?
Woo!
Losing to Krytis and saying, I'm locked in. I want to make this the run of the century. I can make it all the way through. Is in top 2 guaranteed. KingGambler, who's been on the sidelines the entire time, having to watch the spectacle after one by one of his Texas brethren are being tossed aside.
They're being slaughtered right now.
And just thrown as Too Easy just stepping over their corpses one by one, to get to this plateau for our final match of the night.
They are. They have not played yet whatsoever either, and I got to give 2Easy so much credit. I've seen a lot of the team of Ermac Janet before, and he's doing combos, routes, and setups I have not seen anyone do. Those are some big damaging combos right there. You know, what I've normally seen are just, you know, throw pickups, push pickups, just little things here and there. But to get any kind of hit, you come off the bar immediately into the lift because most people save the lift for late in the combo.
Yeah. The setup time.
Use it that way. Right? Yeah, it comes off all of your Janet, but
make sure
you
have
put your opponent at half life and worried. It's worth it.
Yeah, you said, hey, hang around. Give me a second here. I got to get everything right as
That's a real disrespect.
To make you show. And you're literally
just hang there.
Just watch as you're just dangling until the setup comes out, and then your life bar just goes all the way down into more pressure. I love it. Just exploring a squad, really making the most out of it. But we're going to go into versus a classic. And that's the part with KingGambler. He said, all this cute stuff, your Janet is nice and crisp. Your Ermac is a lot of fun stuff to see.
But how are you going to deal with this?
Of course. It's Johnny Cage.
This offensive arsenal of plus frames, staggers, pressure, and Goro to do the same exact thing.
Khameleon, actually.
So just to complement each other in plus frames.
We're going to Khameleon instead.
Oh, never mind.
Potentially.
Gambler wants to mix.
We have button check, though. So we'll see what will come from that in the case.
They have done this a lot.
We've been tricked before.
Yeah. Could be a quick match, we don't know.
Yeah, our final match here for Mortal Kombat 1 at Dreamhack Dallas.
Champion.
Big winner here. Remember, it is KingGambler on the winner's side. 2Easy has to win 2 sets to take that trophy home, be crowned the champion, and steal another Texas tournament.
Like we said earlier, everyone that signed up for this tournament gets 2 lives when they first start. Gambler hasn't lost yet. That man still has 2 lives, which is why 2Easy needs to beat him twice to become Dreamhack Dallas champion. Grand finals coming in. It's going to be KingGambler. It's going to be 2Easy who is going to take it. Will Texas reign supreme in the homeland, or will the invader take us out? Let's find out. Game 1 begins. No first hit, no first bar to anyone but Mileena from downtown. Already a change of tools from KingGambler, netting him first hit right there, full screen.
It's going to add on so many extra layers and so much more to this complete character that is Johnny Cage. Nice. Even using the proper tools of each version of Khameleon. I like it, but Janet, being the powerhouse she is, 2Easy being able to get these overheads, force out a breaker. That's a pretty good win for 2Easy.
It's a sign of a great player, someone that can keep track of their Khameleon so well, and to not even have to look up at it to know what to do next, to know that they're gonna rotate into the next. Now that he's in Mileena, knows has the overhead available. Let's see how he uses it.
Wants to try to keep this round in their pocket, try to find a way. Has Janet kind of ready to go. The wall is there, but I mean, KingGambler is gonna be like, fine, put me in a box.
Yeah, and it uses all the Janet right there too. So now on cooldown, now we can get a hit. That Stat 2 has been a monster, but he wasn't ready for it.
All right, knock, knock. Here comes the King, trying to make their way through. Nice block here in the pressures. We're just trying to take our turns back and forth. No one's really trying to like steal it, although the shadow kick is just gonna say, now we're good.
Bit of a wild one right there. You normally only see Johnny's risk a raw shadow kick when it's going to be backed up by the Kitana fan lift, which is not there. Yeah, no Goro here, but it's cancelable with Khameleon only on Kitana lift.
Interesting. Oh, big punch. Try to go for the grab, but yeah, 2Easy's been so good at just getting out of these grabs with quick ducks. There's the extension. We're going to go into ping pong mode.
Scary read against Johnny Cage, who has one of the best mids as well, but look at his reward for 1 micro duck, 484. That's what I'm talking about. That's some big damage.
Goes right for it again. I love that. That dash cancel into the throw where it's just a quick like shoot.
So hard to react to that. Start up a throw animation. That throw animation gets me every time. I cannot take that throw. It is so deceptively hidden.
Every other character is like grabbing high. He's the one that's kind of going for a mid. It's not a mid, but it just feels like it.
He, like his arms by his side and nothing exists that actually grabs you in a trade. What happened right there? The down 1. Saves 2Easy. That was a 9-frame mid from being sent to the nether realm right there.
We're in this like point blank range. KingGambler winning out that trade. Immediate breaker and a whip punish City. Oh, this damage is going to be nasty. You have no bar to save you. There's all the Khameleon to make this work, and that's what you have to be careful.
So many things he has to worry about defensively right now. Even as you saw him come off the Mileena Jade Glaive, equally as effective in offensive pressure. So is this Kitana lift, which makes so many things comboable. I can't believe they got a double side switch back into the corner for a second lift. Here's 190 damage in one of the hardest combos I've seen in all tournament long.
But this damage coming up back now from 2Easy, has plenty of Janet left. Oh, the trade not going to work out too good here.
That was so weird, but the single hit didn't convert into the string, and a Gambler parry read will be all she wrote for this one. If the execution's there, and all Gambler in game number 1, who's 2 games away from a tournament under his belt. He's only lost 1 game so far in this top 8. The run continues from what was one of the biggest, I'll say one time, one of the biggest heartbreakers in modern fighting game history. He is looking to make a big comeback here.
He wants it. I mean, the lead up to Final Combat, right?
Yes.
You get that big dub under your belt. You get that extra, that good pocket change, right? But Too Easy's not going to make that too easy for him.
That's some poutine money right there if you're going up to Canada for Final Combat.
Oh, punchy punch. Oh, just doubling up like that has to be illegal. But KingGambler fighting back, no problem. Can even this out. Really good split.
Yeah, it's not cool, man. Ermac and Janet take you out into a parking lot and beat you up for like 5 minutes straight in that combo. That's what's called getting banked in a parking lot right there, guys. That's what it looks like.
Don't let it happen to you. And now, quick low. Nice. Force shove into the Janet extension and just, making the most of it. Ooh.
Oh, the bold swing like Gambler, and it was a completely calculated risk if you look at the meter down in the bottom left.
Yeah.
Gambler said, if this doesn't work, I'll build meter if I'm wrong. And so just wake up buttons.
Yep.
It's such a quick calculated risk reward for a situation like that. You guys at home try to implement into your game, because sometimes those risks can pay off if you already know that your defensive option will come eventually.
Press more buttons. It's a fighting game, not a blocking game. And now KingGambler looking extra crisp here, but gets pulled back in. Forced the breaker out with a big whip there, but it's fine in this situation. Unless Too Easy gets a nice little lift here, gets the shroud on. Doesn't want to bring out Janet just yet until we want to get the extension.
I think he's going for a brand new round on that one. I think he just dropped it. Almost picked up on the fly too, though.
KingGambler picking up the pressure.
He's gonna need some more though.
You're not the only one that can lift. And the extension, going right into the Mileena afterwards, knowing that that was the next option on the Khameleon, making the most of it here, has the wave.
And when he's,
overhead.
My goodness, he came in from downtown with the overhead, but Too Easy stole a turn in there somewhere.
Here we go.
In the middle of my monologue. Side switch combo.
Hey,
Sandwich.
Oh, no, the drop. Sending the...
And Gambler's so smart to recognize the drop and get rid of the cameo as well. Chat down 4. Put Janet in longer cooldown, and Gambler coming to life. The Khameleon's there, safe jump set up, and holding all of it was Too Easy. The back throw will be all she wrote for that game. And he is just a train on a tracks to Champion Station right now.
Hey, one more stop on the way there, and looks like that Too Easy does not have the brakes.
What will the character be? Is there going to be a change? He has a Scorpion, probably. He has a Sub-Zero, I don't know. I have no idea what else
your
to play.
whole tournament? Do you go for the one time? You have been lifted on the squad. Legion has brought you to here with Ermac, making sure that you are supported through and throughout. And it's been a wild ride here. Taking one other character to try to make it happen. I don't want to see that. We're not going to see that.
I thought he hovered over Peacemaker for a second. And I was like, okay, I'll listen. But it will not be the case here. He's going back to the tried and true. Too Easy has made a miraculous run through the losers side of this tournament, guys. You know, wasn't losers early, had to fight his way just to get in the top 8 through the loser side. 4 matches straight to get here. He needs 3 in a row to reset this bracket. KingGambler looking to mount his final combat run starting here. He wants to take this momentum into the last chance qualifier of the Mortal Kombat World Tour. He's fighting for a big chunk of change thanks to the incredible people here at Dreamhack. They've been doing it for a long time over the years, many Mortal Kombat tours, many tournaments in gaming, as well as the BYOC. I was, my very first Dreamhack, playing some PUBG out there on a PC in the BYOC area, just having a great time. So shout out to Dreamhack, you guys are great.
Fine time here. Speaking of great, KingGambler looking extra great. The king for a reason in the winner side. Forcing the breaker out Too Easy. Just needs some room to figure it out. But the star power is incoming. KingGambler looking to close out this round, get a match, tournament point.
And you know that star power is only feeding him in his ego, that super Hollywood man.
I'm the protagonist. I'm the main character of Dreamhack. There's the overhead from Too Easy, a little bit of shove, but if push comes to shove, can he find his way forward? Has the fatal blow available, but the fan comes through. Nice block.
Gambler definitely not letting this lead get to his head whatsoever. It's match point, tournament point now for DG's KingGambler.
On him, KingGambler.
There's no breaker to worry about for quite some time right now, too, which means that he's about to get crazy in the offense. Only 1 meter to worry about, one armored read to worry about as Gambler's offense begins.
Check the phone in between there, gets the knockdown here. Oh, too easy, just getting duffed up, punched up, and there's no opportunity for the cross up too.
And
oh no, breaker, you have the last breaker chance. Too easy, that's it.
No brag right there. Was going to see if he's going to block right here. Throw is going to be a big option, and because it's Mileena, you can't even wake up afterwards. You're holding some pressure once more. And Gambler is going to try to offensive flurry right now. No, he's going to wait a second and get eaten up by a stand two, and it's given Too Easy life. He's going to go back into Gento. Yes.
No more breaker though. The meter is gone now for Too Easy. Cannot take a single hit, but finding one of their own. The breaker from KingGambler. Knowing that I just need one touch to be your Dreamhack champion. There's the combo there. Meter's going down because of the Shroud, but now Too Easy running out of opportunity. The next hit, here he can do it. There's the knee, there's the hit.
And that's gonna do it. KingGambler is gonna win Dreamhack 2024 Mortal Kombat 1. Taking it 3-0 over Too Easy. The comeback there at the end. Couldn't have ended any better right there. In the Hollywood chair on the victory screen, KingGambler coming off a heartbreaker at Combo Breaker, victorious here at Dreamhack. Congratulations to that young man.
Absolutely. This is the tournament where dreams are made of. And with that big win on his belt, first place, losing only one game. One singular game the entire run. Ridiculous.
That's madness. And he is one of the definitive, if not the definitive, favorite going into the LCQ in Final Combat, which is going down next week in Toronto, Canada. The big one going down. From LCQ, you earn the final spot in Final Combat, which is the top 20 players in the world throwing down in Mortal Kombat, going down in just a week. Coming up, we got the award ceremony for Mortal Kombat, which is great. Here, I saw them out there for Smash getting an award ceremony, and all the Mortal Kombat guys lined up, and they were like, "We get an award ceremony?
We get an award ceremony?
We get an award ceremony?
You get your medals, you get the trophies. You get, I think it's little trophies. I'm not 100% sure, remember, but we'll see that. But for myself and Mr. Aqua, that's going to be it for Mortal Kombat and us here at Dreamhack Dallas. Friday has been fun, but there's more action tomorrow with Guilty Gear, Under Night, and more Smash Bros. And then Tekken on the other stream.
Yes.
So appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned for the award ceremony, and have a great rest of your weekend.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was Mortal Kombat here at Dreamhack. What'd you think? Presenting your top 8 in 7th. What was it again? Krytis. I was saying it wrong on commentary this whole time. Krytis. I wanted to say Christus like he was a Roman gladiator or something. Congratulations, 7th place. Also in 7th, Big Zo. And at one of his first tournaments ever, guys, in 5th place, Oscar. Also in 5th place, Semiij. In 4th place, in an insane run, YoAJ. And in 3rd place, doing it for Dua Lipa. Look at that. It's on the shirt and everything, on the hat. Let's go. STG's Vyletz. And your runner-up, 2nd place, Too Easy. And without further ado, your grand champion of Mortal Kombat 1, it's KingGambler. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your top 8 for Mortal Kombat. One more round of applause for all of them. There's the trophy. Mortal Kombat has been great. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. We got more fighting game action, more action here at Dreamhack all around. Enjoy.